In an era long past, as monarchies weaken, local feudal
We're getting lore.
grew in power. The first knights simply protected their lord's domains. However, with the reforms of the late 11th century, knights became protectors of the peace. They valued courage and honor, fighting heretics and heathens in God's name.
Heathens.
In this age, one company of knights was said to be invincible due to two men. Leon Belmont,
Two very
the greatest
pretty
man
men.
who feared nothing and whose combat abilities were second to none. And Matthias Kronqvist, a genius tactician whose learning made him an exception in a largely illiterate society. They trusted each other completely.
In a world of morons.
It's a world of morons!
However, sorrow awaited Matthias upon his return from a victorious campaign. It was news of the sudden death of his beloved wife, Elisabetta. Matthias's grief was profound, and he became bedridden. A year has passed since then. Thanks to Leon's efforts, their company remains proudly undefeated.
Yay!
However, a mysterious army of monsters suddenly appears in Leon's domain. The Crusades are raging in the east, and since the Church is focusing on fighting heathens rather than monsters, it has
Heathens are monsters.
unauthorized battles. Leon wants
In the eyes of God.
but the Church has no intention of granting it. One night, Matthias
feel like
struggles from his sick bed,
Maybe instead of just
and
having a
tells
text
Leon
scroll, we could have like
that
seen
the
any of this
appearance of the monsters is tied to
in a
vampire
cutscene.
No, we're told, not
in
shown.
the forest called Eternal Night, and that Leon's betrothed, Sarah, has been kidnapped and brought to that
Oh no.
castle. Leon realizes that he must renounce his title to rescue his beloved. The forest is swollen with darkness.
Where's the
It would rob away everything.
the Netflix
Only
adaptation of this? I feel like this would be a decent story to actually, you know, show.
is about to begin.
Hello everybody. We don't have our pink tubers here. It's just the voice. I hope that's okay. Playing Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. Lost joke. Are you a Castlevania guy? You like Castlevania?
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Someone accused you of liking Castlevania?
You did.
That's right. Have I?
Yeah, you just said that. You like Castlevania.
I see. English, yeah. Keep it big, it's fine. It's weird because back isn't, it's like triangle for some reason.
Aren't the controls kind of what, I guess Sony intended the face buttons to be?
Sony intended the face buttons to be X for cancel, O for yes, and it is like that in Japan, but it is not like that in the US. I don't know about Europe. And then they intended They intended the square button to be like the map button because they made it look like a map. And then I don't remember what triangle is.
Something about the
like
player's
the menu
perspective.
button. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, let's start. Name entry.
Which Belmont are you going to be?
I am Belmont. It's just a save game name, to be honest, because we're still gonna be.
That
Leon.
doesn't sound very French to me.
Merg. Sounds like French for shit. Which tracks? How up on the lore of Castlevania are you, Lost Joke? Do you know a lot
None
of
at
Castlevania
all.
lore?
No.
What
All I
have
know
you
is that the
played?
Order of Ecclesia.
That's it? You haven't played anything else? You haven't played Symphony? You haven't played...
Nope, I have played no Castlevanias.
Oh my god. Start the game with this name? Yes.
All I know is that the Belmonts constantly fight Dracula.
That's true. We do this just because it looks nicer for us. There we go. There's no save data. Make save data? Yes. Make save data. Create a new save data. Great. Save here. Great. Save complete.
You could say I technically played one other Castlevania, but that one isn't a Castlevania.
Play Bloodstained.
It is Bloodstained.
What just happened? I felt something strange.
Well, Leon, you just entered a Fey realm. You're trapped here now.
He must really like you. You won't be able to leave now.
Who's there?
Now, don't get so excited. I'm just an old man.
I don't believe you.
I just came to gawk at the man crazy enough to come here.
You don't seem like a monster.
There's a weirdly...
Of course not.
I was just getting the impression there's a
What is your
weirdly
name?
Silent Hill-ish
I
look
was
to
going to
these
say that
cutscenes.
this is
Leon.
the whole direction and acting in this is very Silent Hill 1. It's very rigid.
You're not Baron Leon Belmont.
Honestly, I feel like it's
Just
Silent Hill 2 as well.
Leon.
Only because Silent Hill 2 was on PS2, which this game also
Given up
is.
my title.
Well, I say Silent Hill
You,
1s because
old man,
by now everyone kind of knows that everyone who acted in Silent Hill 1 weren't
Hold on.
actors. They were just kind of like just
Leon,
random
and I
people.
will call you
So they
Radio.
didn't really know how to
We're
act.
equals now.
As you wish.
Nice dress, Ronaldo.
Please follow me to my cottage.
Please,
I want to
it's a
talk to
robe.
If you say so.
So yeah, everyone that voice acted in Silent Hill 1 weren't voice actors, so that's why some of the dialogue is really awkward.
Wait here a moment. There's something I want to give you.
Well,
Ronaldo, can I
Ronaldo
ask you
sounds
something?
familiar to
What
me,
is
so
it?
I'm pretty sure he's
Why
actually
are
a
you living in
professional.
place like this?
This guy might be too. I don't know who he is
I
though.
have unfinished business with Walter Bernhard, the master of this
Walter
forest.
Bernhard.
Unfinished business?
Not worth mentioning. I owe him.
I might have to turn the sound
Well,
up a
I
little
won't
bit.
ask
I'll do that
any
in a
more,
minute.
but you're not in danger living so close to him?
It seems eternal life is extremely boring. He enjoys playing at cat and mouse with the hunters that come here. Though, of course, there's no way that he could ever lose. He thinks that my helping hunters makes the game more fun.
I see.
He likes to call it Castlevania.
But what do you mean by there being no way
It means Castle
he could
Forest.
lose?
Vampires are loved by the night, and this forest is locked in eternal darkness.
I mean, it sure
That's a
does look
different
like
game series.
Castlevania.
Well, that may be so, but I must go ahead and face him.
Did he take someone precious?
Yes, he abducted my betrothed. How did you know?
Yes.
It's what he
Yeah.
always does when he starts
Yeah,
the
he
game.
took my girlfriend.
You came unarmed.
Why did you cut?
Your
You're supposed to be
courage
like the leader of like a badass
I
mercenary
do have
group.
a weapon, just not my sword. That belongs to the company. I
Oh.
left it behind when I gave up my title.
Well, who's the idiot now?
Honest to a fault.
I heard
Is,
that many
is that the
hunters have met their
only
end
weapon
here.
you own?
If that's the case, getting weapons shouldn't be hard.
Take this with you. It'll help you
Weapon.
against monsters.
Could imagine using a sword for all of your life, and someone says, "Here, take this whip."
What is this?
A whip
To whip, you
made with
idiot.
alchemy. It's stronger than any dead man's
It's Indiana
discarded
Jones's
sword.
whip, specifically his whip.
Alchemy. I'm not
Passive
familiar with
bonuses,
that
you get
word.
increased damage
Not
to your
surprising.
punches.
The field experiments with the principles of God's creation of the world. The only person who truly understands it is Matthias.
You know, Lord
What I find
Cronquist?
hilarious
I have known him longer than you have.
was Harrison
His
Ford
family has a book
didn't
of
understand
secret arts,
why a
originally
whip.
handed down orally.
but they did give him an
Secret
answer.
I never never knew.
When he asked, it's like,
Of
what's
course
with the
not.
fucking whip?
Only a handful of people
They said
in this
because it's
world
cool.
know about it.
Okay.
There are some who
That's all it
consider
took.
alchemy to be heresy.
Heresy.
Unnatural.
Yes.
Some would
Are you one
some
of
would
them?
consider alchemy unnatural.
How does one learn
No.
these?
If you are an acquaintance of Matthias, you are trustworthy. I will use
Okay.
this whip with gratitude.
Even though it's a rather ineffective weapon in general, but yeah, sure, I'll use it. Because you said so.
Put your left hand out.
My left hand. Like this?
We're gonna play slapsies. Come.
Don't move now.
He's
Uh-huh.
got such a bored expression.
Seeing actual magic for the first time, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever.
That should do it. You can put it down now.
Uh-huh.
What did you do to me, old
What
man?
was that?
The gauntlet is enchanted now.
A spell?
Some enemies' attacks release a special power. If you block them with the gauntlet, you can gather that power.
What
Cool.
can I do with the gathered power?
You'll be able to use magical relics.
Magical
by
relics.
releasing
That's
that
heresy.
power.
Magical relics.
I am a devout Christian, you know.
Right. Those who excel in magic can use them. I have cast the spell so that you can use them as well. I have some. You should be able to obtain them in the castle as well.
Old man has wares.
I understand.
If you have coin.
I mean, he is. He is the shop
Right
guy, I
now,
think.
This is all
Yeah,
I can do for
he's
you.
your first shop.
He's the only shop, as far as I know.
Ronaldo. Thank you.
Wait a minute. I forgot to tell you something. The door leading to his throne is guarded by 5 monsters.
So I will need to defeat them first.
That's right. That's essentially the test you must pass to fight him.
What a bothersome.
I told you.
Oh my
before.
god, Leon
To him,
actually
this is a
showed
game.
I
emotion.
realize that, but
If you have troubles,
Oh,
come back here
bother.
anytime.
Oh,
They won't be
bother.
free,
My
but I'll keep
fiancé
potions
has
on
been
hand for you.
kidnapped by a monster
Thank you.
vampire.
I appreciate it.
Now I have to use
That's an
magic and this whip.
That's a redundancy. A monster vampire? Are you implying that there are vampires that aren't monsters?
Hold on, let me turn the volume up a little bit. Here we go.
That was probably the most Konami ass sound of you opening the menu.
So, Lost Joke, I'm going to tell you, lore. By the way, in case anyone was wondering, I'm playing this at, like, there's no enhancements or anything. This is the way the game looked on PS2. I like playing old games with old graphics. I know we didn't do that with Final Fantasy IX, but to be fair, Final Fantasy IX we played on Steam, so, you know. Lost Joke, this is meant to be... Leon is meant to be the first Belmont, the first of the vampire killers. So this is the origin story of the Belmonts.
Oh, so spoilers, he gets his wife back.
I mean, maybe.
Well, I mean, how
remember,
else is the
actually.
Belmont bloodline meant to continue?
Get up there. Get up onto Ronaldo's house. I mean, everything's going fine. Oh, is this like a heavy attack?
So is Leon Simon's father? Is that what this is implying?
Simon, as I recall, was in the 1500s. I have to look it up. You know what? I'll look it up. I looked this up a while ago. Castlevania timeline. There is a official timeline, and not all the Castlevania games are actually in the timeline. So as
Are
you
we
can see,
going Legend of Zelda rules here?
yeah, Leon was the first, and then after Leon was Trevor. Right, Trevor Trevor is the one who did stuff with Sypha and Alucard, and that was Castlevania 3 basically. And then after Trevor, there was, various things, but you're asking about Simon. Simon was in the 1600s, the late 1600s. Trevor was 1400s, late 1400s. Simon was late 1600s. And then Richter was the late 1700s. That was Symphony of the Night and Rondo Blood.
Oh
right,
boy, can't wait for Konami to put out another Castlevania.
Won't. They won't, or it'll
Any
be some
day
kind
now.
of shitty like cash grab. I don't know where I'm
Do
going.
they
Where
still-
am I going? This way.
Do they still do
anything else here?
pachinko? Did they stop doing that?
No, they probably still do pachinko. Oh, I can select things. All right.
It
So
seems
both
as
of
if
these
though
are-
the old developers are realizing Konami's not really doing anything with their IP, so they're basically making their own with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, I mean that's what Iga did. Bloodstained 2 is supposed to come out eventually, right? You're like announced it.
Eventually.
I haven't looked at anything about it. I haven't played. I played Bloodstained basically before most of the DLC came out, and then all the DLC came out. As always, as is always the case, as I've mentioned before, I play a game right on launch or close to it, and then a bunch of DLC comes out after that, and I just don't play it because I'm already done with the game, No DLC for this game though.
This comes from a time before the DLC was a thing.
They had expansions before this though,
Sarah, wait for me.
but those were expensive. Those were like basically making
I'm
a
coming to
sequel.
save you.
I feel like they could have reduced the body of Leon's hair slightly because it looks a little weird. He looks like he's wearing a Halloween wig, so it's not really like styled and fluffed right. It's just how he got it in the bag.
Prelude to the Dark Abyss. So
Okay,
this
but is there wall chicken?
I don't know. I don't remember. There might be. So this game came out after I played Castlevania 64. This was, I think, was this the game that came out after Castlevania 64? Hold on a minute. Now I gotta look this up. Castlevania game series. There's going to be a list on Wikipedia, I'm sure.
So, one of the things I think does bother me about
What?
Castlevania and its UI
Yeah.
is that sometimes it doesn't make plain sense to what is what.
What do you mean?
You would think the hearts that you pick up and the little meteor that tracks them would be like your HP. That is not your HP.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that in these games because in the early games, that was the way it is. I don't know why it was the way that it is in the early games, but it's like that in later games because it's tradition. So here, Castlevania 64 came out in 99, and then there was Legacy of Darkness, which is like it was almost like an expansion for 64. It was like an expansion / remake / side quill to 64. And then we had 1, 2, 3 games, 3 Game Boy Advance games, including Circle of the Moon, Harmony Dissonance, and Aria of Sorrow. And then after that, we have this game, Lament of Innocence. I noticed that there's 5 things here. I'm guessing that these are going to light up when we beat bosses. I have played this before, many years ago. So I don't remember basically anything about it.
First thing you do when you go into a man's house is break his furniture.
I mean, that's tradition. I can't break these. I'm gonna break the magical looking ones. Blue door.
Because
I
those
think,
aren't
means
magic.
Save.
Someone painstakingly goes around Dracula's castle lighting all of those candelabras. Much
Fun.
like Lara Croft's butler just shuffles around. Why did they make that butler so damn creepy?
I don't know. So this game is actually...
And everyone locked him in the freezer.
It's not bad. It is not a bad game. They were still kind of trying to figure out how to make a 3D Castlevania game. Because 64 had issues. 64 wasn't as bad as people meme about, but it wasn't the greatest of games. I mean, that was also kind of still during the time when just 3D in general was still kind of being figured out.
Being figured out, and well, it's always an awkward shift with an IP that it was traditionally one-dimensional, or no, two-dimensional. Sorry.
2 dimensions.
You know, you only get one.
Game. It's just a line. It's a single line.
It's just a line.
Head for the exit.
It's flatland.
I can double jump. I can double jump just from the start. I don't need to unlock it. I don't need to get a tchotchke to get double jump. It's just... I can just double jump at any time. Marker stone. You can place a mark on the world map with this magical stone. I need a magical stone to mark a map?
Because the map is magical. You can't write on it.
It is kind of a magical map. It does, like, fill itself in. I don't know... Oh, look, it's kind of 3D-ish, too. Okay, so I couldn't go into that door, that hallway back there. I couldn't go into the door at the end of the hallway.
I don't know if this is a Konami thing, but it also does have the Silent Hill use every door so that it marks on your map that you can or can't use it.
Oh, yeah. Actually, can I do that? Hold on. Can I use the door to get it to mark? I don't know if I can. I don't know if it marks it. I think it just is a door. No, it doesn't mark it. It's fine. Just building up my...
The amusing thing
parts.
about that was specifically for Silent Hill is that it's scribbled out as if though you actually have a map on you and you took a pen and scribbled it out.
Well, you do have a map. I think you actually find a map in that game. Like, you have to actually find a map. In Silent Hill. Can I... No, I don't think I can. This kind of looks like the, I wonder if this is on purpose. This looks like the, oh, potion. This looks like the arena from, Symphony of the Night, where you fight the fake, Trevor and Sypha and Alucard. Or no, you don't fight Alucard, you fight, Grant and Nasty.
It is not to scale.
Head for the exit. Yes, I know. Take advantage of places you can traverse by hooking the whip and swinging. See, a lot of other games, especially, you know, especially Castlevania games, they would have had me have to unlock that. I would have had to unlock that ability. But not
I think
now.
it's implying that Leon here is more skilled. Even though he just picked up a whip today.
Well, they did say that his, like, Crusader company or whatever were, like, really successful. I can do this. I can place another one. Great.
Okay, but are these consumable or can you pick them back up?
No, I think I can pick them back up. Oh, there's a skeleton just kind of standing there. Head for the exit. Defeat all the enemies in the room to open the door. Oh yeah, I think I can, Oh good, I can dodge now. I remember being able to dodge when I couldn't dodge before, now I can dodge. Good. Good. So there is a block, by the way, as you can see. I think you can, I think there is a parry system in this. I think if you block at a certain, like, time, it's, like, better.
You haven't learned to do that yet.
It's possible. It is possible. Take advantage of places you can traverse by hooking the weapon swinging. Still in tutorial land right now. Yeah, I want to go down, though. I want to go down here. There we go. Uncurse. Nothing else down here? Also, this is still during the time when we had like static cameras. Not static, but like I can't move to
Fixed.
like behind.
Well,
Yeah.
semi-fixed. I don't know what they call it.
Oops. Again. I think I have to double jump to do it. Might be wrong, but there we go. Magical ticket. I get to go to Disney World! Yay!
But who would want to go there?
Return to Ronaldo's house. Oh. Okay.
I'm assuming
book
that's
document.
that one is a consumable.
Yes, I think so. I have a knife that uses 1 heart. How do I... Ah. Got it. I have the good old knife. The knife, the weapon that is you don't start with it in Castlevania, the original Castlevania, but it's like the first one you pick up. Head for the exit. Stop telling me to head for the exit. You can accumulate MP if you guard against an enemy's special attack, Purple Glow. MP will be consumed when using relics. Use the relics to defeat the enemy. You have a relic? Hi. I sure do now. A statue in the image of a fire god. Its flames sprout in your footsteps. Press L while guarding to activate the relic. Okay. I don't think I have any MP though. Okay. Do it again. I like that I don't take damage just from, you know, getting hit by or touching him.
Which is a huge change from the standard formula.
There, I think that was a parry. I think if it super glows like that, it's a parry. Here, let me just try it regular. Oh no, it's super glowing too for regular ones. All right, so now. There. Great. I don't remember barely anything about this game, Lost Joke.
So you can't flex your knowledge skills on me?
No, it's been so long. It's been so goddamn long since I played it. I played it when it was new, and that was the last time I played this game. This game came out in 2003, Lost Joke.
You don't play games again?
I tend not to. It depends on the game. The majority of games I generally don't play again. Oh, we came out of that door. Okay. It's one of the reasons why I try to get the most of what I can out of a game when I play it. So I'll play the hell out of a game if I like it, and I'll try to get, you know, not necessarily 100%, but like, you know, if I see something to do, I'll do it. But then once that's done and I finish the game, you know, that's it. Okay, I'm done with the game. Which is again one of the reasons why I have issues with DLC. I don't have issues with DLC as a concept. I have issues with myself playing DLC because I will play a game, and if the DLC isn't out yet, I will finish that game, and then I will be done with that game, and then the DLC will come out, but like I'm still just done with the game. I'm not going to play it again. You know what I mean? So. That's why I never did play any of the DLC for Oblivion. I never played any of the DLC for Fallout 3. I didn't play the DLC for Skyrim until like it was in the like the special edition or whatever that like came with all of it. And even then I barely played any of it. You know, things like that. Right. More map. Do you play games again, Lost Joke?
Yes, I play games again. Games are essentially just interactive books.
See, I don't really read books either. I read books. I don't read books more than once, generally. Oh, I love this song. I remember the songs for sure. This is one of the best songs in the game. I don't know why, it just is. So it looks like I have a light and a heavy, or I should say a single and a AoE, but I can mix them, it looks like. This game's music was indeed done by legendary Castlevania composer Michiru Yamane. So it is real good. I'm kind of the same way with movies too, especially nowadays. Like, it used to be I would watch a movie again if it like happened to be on TV, you know? Like if it was like a movie that I liked and there was nothing else going on and I was like, you know, flipping through the channels and it just happened to see it. Sure, I'll watch it. But I don't watch TV anymore. Like, you know, I don't flip through channels. It's not a thing for me anymore. So, you know, sorry about that. So I don't really do that
kill
anymore.
which does not have life?
Do you watch TV anymore, Lost Joke? Like just sit there and kind of veg and watch TV?
Not really. Mostly because we don't get local channels anymore, so it's just kind of like TV would just be watching like Netflix or something, some streaming service, and I wouldn't really call that TV.
I think I need to not step on these. Look at this. Can I interact with this at all?
Not yet.
I don't think I can at all. It's like I'm in a church. I need to go back because it looked like there was a door back there that I didn't. I think I am gonna have to. Hold on. I love the music, but I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. And I might turn the rest of the game up a little bit. That should be good. We'll see. Back here. Where's the door? There it is. Sure. Skeletons.
More?
I know that you can get a longer combo eventually, I think.
That sounds like something opened.
Yeah, everything was locked. Also, who's playing? Is it Ghost playing this organ, Lost Joke?
The organ is playing the organ.
What if all the music in Castlevania was diegetic? It was like actually being played in the world.
Everyone's just used to it.
Come on, there we go. There we go. Jeez. All right. Un orb. I did
Ponder it.
I must ponder this orb. Figure out why. I don't think there's XP in this game. Ow. But there is money and there is like better weapons and stuff that you can get. Skeleton Archer. And I know that they tried to make the UI a bit Symphony of the Night-ish. They also did with Curse of Darkness, the 3D game that came after this. Money. Money.
Yes. The known currency of a pseudo-European Transylvania American dollar.
Wallachia. We're in Wallachia. That's where Castlevania takes place. Wallachia. Ow. Damn your weirdo puddles of vomit. Wallachia. I know a bit about Castlevania lore, but I'm not like a super avid Castlevania lore hound like I am with certain other games. Just save over here, which I suppose we could do. I keep on wanting to move the camera. Can't do that. I can't move the camera to see where I'm going. It's very nice of Dracula, or should I say Walter, in this game to provide us with, you know, save points that refill our health and everything.
It's all just a game.
Let me go the other way first. Curse of Darkness had a really fun combat and weapon system, as I recall. But the main... Oh, look, I did. Additional combo attack. But the main issue with Curse of Darkness that everybody says, which I agree with, don't get me wrong, I do agree with it. It's very level design. There's no good level. I think it's a complaint about this game as well. Everything is just kind of corridors and like rooms. There's no interesting level design. It's just a corridor leading to a room that leads to a corridor that leads to a room.
Keep it simple. But not too simple.
Hold on, I can do this. There we go. Wasn't like close enough. Oh, I want the money. Give me the money. 250 big ones. I need that to pay off my debt to Ronaldo. He's charging me for making my gauntlet magical.
Charging you by the hour.
There's no indication of if I finished the room. This isn't Resident Evil, by the way. That's a Capcom game, not a Konami one. Money. Money. I know we can just go back to Ronaldo at any point, but I think I'd like to kill the first boss before we like start looking at upgrades. If I can. Kill the first boss. Hello. Knife. Crystal. Can I not, like, use both? No. What does a crystal do? What does this do? Oh, it just... You know what? I'll just use this for now. Come on. Oh, my God. There we go.
You weren't facing the right way.
The sense of depth is iffy in this game. Is it just going to remain there forever? At least until I leave the room. Can I... No. I think I have to do a weird... Oh, you know what I need to do? Not get the crystal. I bet I have to jump across the top here.
With that suspiciously missing handrail?
Or not. There is a missing handrail, but I don't see anything to, What does the crystal do? Relics list? No, that's not it. Equip list? No. Orb list? No, it's an orb. Skill list? No. Encyclopedia? It's just all the baddies I fought.
So far, you fought man in
Endless?
iron, man in suit of metal, zombie, and skeleton.
So what does the crystal do? You know what I should have gotten?
What?
I think I will, real quick. I could go get this game off my shelf and grab it, but,
That requires effort.
it's kind of behind a few things. I'd have to, like, mess with it. I have to mess around with things. I'm not going to do that. I want the, Oh, look. I want the, manual. Because I bet it says in the manual what it is. There we go. Because I bet it would be important to know what this does. Subscreen overview, relics and orbs. Where does it say what all the things do? Ocean. It's not saying what the items do. It's listing off like every item except for the sub items. It's specifically not saying, oh, here we go. Crystal. It doesn't say what the crystal does. It doesn't say what it does. It doesn't say what they do. It literally does not say what they do in the manual. Well, I'm hoping that I don't need the crystal for something. Either way, I don't think that I can go this way. Because unless they want me to, go from here. No, I can't, like, turn in midair. There must be, like, something that I can do in here later.
I'll
try one more time.
The crystal is a bomb.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Well, we can't go this way. Let's go back. I think I must need something to go that way.
You must find the thing.
What if I just use my AoE more? Am I gonna get like my next hit for this? Ow. Stop. I haven't gone over here yet. Did you enjoy Order of Ecclesia, also?
It was fine.
You enjoyed
The issue I have with Castlevania and the like is I expect it to. For some reason I always expect to move like Mega Man.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't. At least not in the beginning. So even with Bloodstained, movement was always a bit of my enemy until I gained the ability to move better.
Yeah.
And I know that's just kind of the nature of the game, is the awkward early game, but it always stands out noticeably to me. And eventually you, like, I guess, learn to deal with it, but I was never a fan of, like, touching an enemy hurts you.
Yeah, I mean, that's old school stuff.
But I guess a lot of the interactions with enemies and some of the early bosses is that I wish you had, like, the ground slide so you can get under them if they leap into the air, or a bit of an air dash to get over whatever they're throwing on the ground. I just like the idea of having the basic movement skills at hand as opposed to having to unlock them, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, unlocking them is kind of the point. Of course, you know, the old Castlevania games didn't have any of that. Like the original, and even 2. 2 is more of a... 2 is almost like a proto-Metroidvania, but even then, you didn't really unlock anything for movement. You just unlocked weapons to use, different kinds of weapons.
But Order of Ecclesia has, I feel like, the proto-DNA for Bloodstained. I
mean, they were made by the same guy, I think. I mean, all of the... Koji Igarashi was the guy who was, I don't remember if he was in charge of Symphony of the Night, but he was one of the big players in Symphony of the Night, and then later on they, like, made him in charge of Castlevania, basically, and
he became Mr.
Really
Castlevania.
He really pushed that kind of Metroidvania style, which was fine. It was popular. It was a good thing that he did that, in my opinion, but
I mean, it is the reason why one of 2 games are used to describe what this game is, because we as a whole world society have no other way to describe what Castlevania and Metroid are.
I mean,
that invokes the idea of, oh, this is what that game style is, because we don't have a better word for it.
What do you think? I don't like the term Souls-like. I think it's lazy. I think we should come up with something like that's like Metroidvania, where it's like an actual word and not just this game like. What's a Souls-like word that we could use?
That would require some workshopping, because if you try, the point is the word Metroidvania sort of operates on the person who's hearing it understanding or some sort of acknowledgement of what Castlevania and Metroid are. Yeah. Meaning they've had to seen or played at least one or either.
Well, not necessarily. I think that you can understand what a Castlevania or Metroid game is.
Well,
if you play another game that is described as Metroidvania. Oh, okay, it's like this game then.
But yeah, it operates under the prior understanding of what these games are, as like how they play, and basically the general gameplay loop. For Souls-like is, how do you describe Dark Soul or any FromSoft game of that style? How do you kind of like break it down?
I mean, because they always say Souls-like, but like Soulsborne, I know is one, but that's all. I don't like that either.
So, other people, well, Soulsborne is just kind of meant to just generally lump all of FromSoft games together, because that's just the way it is. Many people have tried to sort of address the whole, because Souls-like is dumb. It's a dumb phrase.
Yes. People also don't use it right. People call games Souls-like just because the game might be hard and like have dodging maybe, and like that's it.
But that's too. It's like, if you look, what does a FromSoft, Dark Souls, what do they have that makes them really stand out?
I
And
think
if you
honestly,
say a
it's-
stamina, if you say like a stamina management system, it's like, well, a lot of
Maybe-
games have that.
I would say the
Dodge
defining
rolling,
feature,
a lot of games have that.
the defining
What is a
feature is the bonfire. I think, in my opinion, the way the bonfire works specifically.
The mechanic of, I guess, resting at a place of respite and
Ow, ow, ow,
resetting
stop, ow,
the
stop.
world. What is eating you?
Jesus Christ! I couldn't do anything when he was doing that. I was just stuck.
Did it just teleport?
It might have. Might die. I'm not gonna die, don't worry. I'll use my potion if I need to. I think that there might be a
Yeah, what is a defining feature for Dark Souls and all of those games that links all of these games that would be under the title of Souls-like? Because to call them an action game is incredibly broad and generic. Because that covers a lot of things. You could, I say, technically call them a character action game. But again, that is also broad. But I feel like to describe something as a character action game, the character in which you control tends to have a lot more personality than a typical Souls character, which is they have none.
Go this way, head toward the save point. I know. I would say the major defining factor of a Souls-like game, a true Souls game, is the bonfire. I think that's it. It doesn't have to be a bonfire, but like that same kind of mechanic. I think I can't remember what it was in Sekiro. It wasn't a bonfire in Sekiro, but it was the same kind of mechanic.
It was a shrine.
Yeah, it was a shrine.
You like sat and meditated, I think.
Yeah.
Jedi also did that too.
Yes, Jedi also had, which is why I think Jedi is a Souls-like. I think Jedi is an actual Souls-like game. Like, I think that it is legitimate to call it a Souls-like, even if I don't like the word.
I think a lot of people don't really like the term Souls-like because... Well, I know a lot of people who actually don't even like Metroidvania.
People can be very finicky. I'm going to use a different word. Very finicky about names because they think that it needs to be the original. Metroid did not come up with the idea of needing to traverse a map and getting items to progress. It certainly popularized it. It certainly was one of the big first things to use that.
I mean, if you stuck to that sort of gameplay loop on its own, technically Zelda does that.
Yes, Zelda does that. There's a lot of games that do that. Friggin' Castlevania 2 did that. But that was way before people started calling them Metroidvania. Metroidvania didn't really come into existing as a word until like friggin' late 90s at the earliest, probably more like the 2000s. But the reason they call it Metroidvania is because people compare it specifically to Symphony of the Night type of gameplay, but then they were like, oh wait, Metroid also does this. But the problem is, we like both of these games, so we can't just pick one. So let's call it both. I think that's how it came about. I think that's what happened. Alright, I'm healed. I'm healed, I'm saved.
Funny that it's an angel that saves you.
I'm gonna go across the way here. Kill some of these guys again. Get some loots. So I need more monies. I don't know how much money I have right now. I'm getting like good money from these guys. They're dropping like $100 bills.
They're dropping hundos. So, in sort of the vein of video game companies that are just squatting on their IPs and doing nothing with them,
Yes.
I recently found out about, I guess, a Star Fox clone.
Yeah.
That kind of has my interest because I saw it as a post of someone doing a
Jesus.
picture of Star Fox. But you've seen the new Blade Runner, right? With Ryan Gosling.
Yes. It was a really good movie,
You know
by
this.
the way.
I know, I've seen it. You know the scene where he's standing there staring at the big advertisement,
Yes.
looking really rough? It was a picture of Star Fox like that. He was looking really rough, and the advertisement saying, "Oh, you look like a good franchise." To which someone replied to this Star Fox. Well, it's an on-rail shooter, but yeah, of the same vein that it is basically Star Fox, but not. That kind of piqued my interest because it's like, oh, I was kind of thinking to myself that there really isn't like Nintendo has not really done anything with Star Fox in a very long time.
It's true.
Only beaten out by F-Zero.
That's pretty cool.
They have not. What was that? Chakras?
Axe.
Axe.
Traditionally in Castlevania, the axe is a vertical weapon. You throw it like up, and it does like a big arc. But obviously in this, they had to do something different. You don't really have very many vertical enemies. I say, as I've suddenly been beset by bats.
Oh, they're operating on a very horizontal plane. Don't let it lie to you. Anyways,
Midair.
I've seen the video of the Star Fox-like game. Has my interest. You're a squad of 4. One of them is your plucky comic relief. One of them's going to be the sassy combative partner.
With the rival. The guy who thinks he's your rival, but he actually has no real skill. Just like Falco. Poor Falco.
And then I guess the old pilot.
No barrel! Fox, I knew your father.
I made the comment as I bet you they know the difference between an aileron roll and a barrel roll.
I want them to have a play on like do a barrel roll, except that they'll actually say do an aileron roll. That's what I want.
It has no determined release date, as far as I can tell.
Alas.
But I've wishlisted it on Steam in case of the very likely instance of me forgetting about it, because it has no to be determined. So I will just wait and see, and hopefully it comes along, because the footage they show looks really promising to me. It's not that hard to make an on-rails shooter that is also a spaceship game.
Jesus. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I wonder if this will kill these guys. Nah, it doesn't look like it does. It's unfortunate.
Probably need like holy water.
Red skeletons, you can't really kill them. I don't know. Sometimes you can. Sometimes the game has a thing that lets you actually kill them, but it's like a special item or something. But not every game has that. Jesus Christ, where the hell did that come from?
Off screen, my favorite type of enemy.
Oh, hi. No.
At least you can actually hit him.
Ow. Die. Die.
Is this a Dullahan? I don't see a helmet.
He has a helmet, it's just very small.
He had his own special music.
No! Just wanted the loot. Okay, let's go up here. Look how low I am already. Is there a... There's nothing over here, by the way. Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to use that potion.
I might have to use potions. I have 3 of them left. Let's get the loot in here first. It doesn't heal very much, though. Marker Stone 6. Okay. What are all these marker stones for?
It's the whole bag of marbles.
A different door. This is a different door that I've just tried to unlock. Okay.
And this is the gameplay loop.
This is in fact. Games like this, you really have to. I'm not fighting this guy. We're leaving. Games like this, you really have to enjoy the combat. Like you have to enjoy the doing it.
Another, I really need to get back into the games again, but the issue is the franchise is fine. I enjoy it, but the games entries in this franchise are all different from each other, so that's going to be a bit jarring.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about Darksiders.
Darksiders, what's that?
It
Sounds
is
familiar, but-
basically Joe Mad's magnum opus.
Is that the one where you're playing as Death?
Yes,
Or-
you're
or
playing
War?
as.
Death
The
or
first
War?
one is War. The first
Alright.
one is War, and then the second one is Death, and the third one is, I believe it's Strife.
Let's see.
You're basically playing as so far the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse,
Sure.
and the whole series starts off with the end of the apocalypse started. War descends on Earth, and he just starts attacking, but people. It's a long thing, but the first entry is very much kind of like this sort of Zelda-vania sort of thing, where you have to go to the thing to get a thing to unlock a thing. That sort of loop.
Yeah.
And it's a fun game. I like it. I haven't finished it yet, actually. Funny enough.
Down.
I want to say the second one is somewhat similar, but not quite. Like for one thing, Death uses different weapons, and there's like I think there were rarities, so like, blue, green, purple, that sort of thing. They tried to take it into a slightly different direction.
Lots of money.
And then the third one is straight up just a Souls-like. But there is a fourth entry, but it's more of a side game, not a mainline entry. And that one is a isometric sort of Diablo-like.
Okay.
So yeah, all the entries are slightly different, but like I said, this is Joe Mad's opus.
It's a good thing this song is really good because we are here. We are very much here and not going anywhere else. I mean, look at this. We have all of this to do, and there's going to be more side stuff.
There's more to Dracula's castle than meets the eye.
We're not in Dracula's castle, we're in Walter's castle.
Yes, but what is Walter backwards? Dracula.
Leman!
Also, in case
Leman.
anyone was wondering who Joe Mad is a comic book artist who has a very particular style. His name is
Joe
Joe
Mad-
Madureira. You could almost kind of say, like Warcraft, Joe Mad's style is very chunky.
God, stupid Leman. I hate them. I hate them. No. Go away.
No, those are just the Clockwork Man. Or Clock Tower Man.
They are. Clock Tower Man is a flea. It turns out Clock Tower is actually a side story to Castlevania. Clock Tower Man is just a flea man who got delusions of grandeur and left to haunt an old mansion. What if that was true? What if that was an actual trueness? Ah, Jesus. Ugh. What if I do... Does this hurt them? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do. It doesn't.
What is them though?
I don't know. Ah! I can't. Okay. Jesus Christ. Where are we at? We're right here. I mean, I know we're at. I'm trying to, like, you know, navigate. So I want to go down toward the camera. I want to go that way.
So the establishing thing about basically Dracula just, what is it, Dungeon Keeper? Have you ever heard of that?
No. Yes, Dungeon Keeper. I know Dungeon Keeper.
That's basically what this is, right? He just makes a horrible house of horrors for adventurers to come in and try and challenge him.
Well, Walter does. Dracula is a little bit different. I'm gonna immediately go to the save point because look at my health. Skipping everything. Let's just go get health. Like, look. Okay, look at this. Look at this. This corridor did not need to be this long. This is one of the complaints about this game. This corridor did not to be shit. Did not need to be this long. Okay, it's just skeletons. Keep in mind that the bad guy of this game so far is Walter. I can't remember his last name. What is his last name? I still have the... Why did I turn that off? Why did I... Hold on.
Bernhard?
Walter Bernhard, that's it. Walter Bernhard. And we're not in Dracula's castle, Lost Joke. We're in Walter Bernhard's castle. Just saying.
How would you... So, of all great and powerful vampire lords, how would you feel if you were beset upon by a guy named Walter?
I don't know. Walter's not the worst bad guy name. I mean, you got Walter
What would
White.
be... Yes, but Walter White was also just a man.
What is a man? God. Can I... Number one, can I even see where the hell I'm going? No, I cannot. Oh, this isn't doing anything to these guys. Well, free money.
You have not the means to deal with them.
Apparently I don't need the means to deal with them. I can just jump over this whole place. I did not expect that the game would let me do this. I did not expect that the game would let me actually do this. Hello there. Ow. Give me this. Thank you.
I want to know what these things are.
Alright, I got all the loot here. Wait. I didn't get all the loot. Ah, I did not expect the game to actually let me do that.
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't the game allow players to explore their boundaries?
I guess. It's weird, but... I like
Thinking
Walter.
about it.
Jesus
Oh dear.
Christ. Ah!
A test of your reflexes.
Holy shit, there's another door. There's another door. I'm gonna go this way first because it'll lead me back to the save point, and I want to save. Oh my god. I also can't believe I didn't get hit by that too.
Bone Dog.
Bone Dog is ready.
If you were a dog made of bones, would you gnaw on yourself?
Dogs gnaw on themselves all the time anyway.
Yes, but you realize that you're made of bones.
It seems to be a lock. You need a yellow dragon key. Okay, well, I guess we're going the other way then.
I suppose that one day I should actually finish Bloodstained.
How much money do I have? 6,800.
I got to the point in Bloodstained where all my typical nits to pick about how Castlevania's handled to me don't matter anymore. I have my movement. I have a few doodads to use.
Doodads. What you should do, Lost Joke, is grab yourself Symphony of the Night, except grab yourself a version of Symphony of the Night that lets you play as Richter from the start instead of Alucard. Because Richter starts with all of his moves. Oh look, this door is marked. And he has quite a bit of moves. He has quite a number of moves. Oh god, I have to go the other way. Shit. It takes quite a while for it to but yeah, I would try. You can play as Maria too. There is a I saw someone had a ROM hack for the. I guess it was the PlayStation version. I don't know which version it was, but it was for one of the versions. So the whole thing with Symphony of the Night is that there was a PlayStation version and then there was a Saturn version, and nobody knows about the Saturn version because it never came out in the West. Oh god. Everybody, plays the PlayStation version, which is good. PlayStation version is great. PlayStation version has a secret where you have to beat the game in a certain way, and then you start a new game and you name the file Richter, and then you can play as Richter Belmont, who is the character that you play as in Rondo of Blood, which is like the game that takes place before Symphony of the Night. In fact, the very beginning of Symphony of the Night is literally the end. You replay the end boss for Rondo of Blood to kind of set up the story.
Well,
anyway,
I'll see you at the party, Richter.
See you at the party, Richter. In the Saturn version, you could also play as you could just start by playing as Richter. And then there's also the option of playing as a character named Maria, who I think was meant originally to be like the easy mode character. So I think like she has a lot of like kind of OP abilities that you can use, and it was meant to be like, do you want to play through this game on easy mode? Then here, use this character. But what I'm trying to get at is that both of those characters, unlike Alucard, who is the real kind of main character of Symphony of the Night, they start with all of their moves. Like, you just have them all. And Richter Belmont is a very agile Belmont. Like, he has moves that none of the other characters had in any of the other Castlevania games. Like, he can slide, he can like super jump, he can do this thing where he dashes forward and like cuts through things at the same time. Like, it's actually pretty fun playing as Richter, because they all require like specific inputs. Like back forward or like half circle, like down or whatever to do those things. So
Castlevania fighting game when though?
There is one. There was one for the Wii. I think it was the Wii or it was the Wii. I never played it.
The Wii?
I've never played it. I've heard it was kind of mid.
Okay, but
it also
here's
had
my
weird
thing.
character designs. Yeah.
Here's my thing. Darkstalkers new entry when Capcom.
Never. Good luck. Have fun waiting for that, sucker. That ain't gonna happen. We're lucky they keep putting them in the crossover titles. We're lucky they haven't just forgotten about them entirely.
Poor Mega Man. They only trot his poor rotting corpse out to wiggle him in front of the crowd for a bit and then put him back in the box.
They only recognize Mega Man when they're releasing compilations of the old games.
They it's like they didn't even do anything for his like last anniversary, I'm sure.
I don't even remember what his last anniversary was. What number it was, I mean.
I am still, to this day, waiting for Mega Man Legends 3.
You'll be waiting forever, Lost Oak. I'm sorry to say. It ain't gonna happen.
I'll be on my deathbed and they'll announce that it's gonna come out.
They won't
not even be out. They're just announcing it.
They won't even release a compilation for it. There has yet to be a compilation or PC port or anything like that for Legends or Legends 2. They don't want to remember that it exists.
But why? I and many others enjoyed the Legends side of Mega Man.
Mainly, I think it's because there's still bad blood between them and Keiji Inafune. I think it's the same reason why there wasn't anything Metal Gear for like so long after Kojima left.
But you know, Kojima is Metal Gear, and yeah.
A door has opened. I don't know where this door is, but it has opened.
We shall never know.
Is it in like the main hall there? I don't know. We're going down though. We're going down this way. Let's go around. But Konami seems to have gotten over their spite for anything that Kojima has touched, so maybe Capcom will eventually as well. Who knows?
Well, not even like Legends, but like Mega Man in general. They have done nothing with. He's lamenting somewhere in the archive depths of Capcom.
They tried to make. Here's the problem that I have with Mega Man 11. Was it 10 and 11? Which ones? Was it 9? It was 9, 10, 11, right? They were all like super old school, like they looked like NES games. Those Mega Mans.
Yeah.
The problem I have with them is it felt. I'm sure that the music was good. I'm sure that the level design was good and stuff. But like, they could have used, say, the Super Nintendo aesthetic or the Mega Man 8, aesthetic, which was basically a better version of the Super Nintendo aesthetic. They, more pixels to work with. But they could have made it, more of a drawn, nice looking game, and instead they went with the old Nintendo art, which, like, don't get me wrong, I grew up, showing my age, I grew up with the old Nintendo. I grew up, Mega Man 2 is one of my favorite games ever. Certainly my favorite Mega Man game, but I really like the more like animated anime aesthetic of the later like Mega Man games, especially starting with X, and including Mega Man 7 is like that, and 8. And I feel like they missed an opportunity to go back to that for 9, 10, and 11. Like, I feel like they should have done that. But they didn't. Oh, it's the door.
The
We found the door. This is the door that we opened. Hello? Oh,
Yes.
it's you again. It's you again.
Is he not going to come join the fight?
No. Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. Die. There. Did it. I think I can block those. I should be blocking those instead of just trying to avoid them. Whoa. I have these things.
Ghouls.
I think the effects are too loud now. Ow. I need to get more learn new technique, perfect guard. Block most enemy attacks while gaining MP and hearts. Guard at impact. Did it. Well,
Yeah.
I'm a little slow. There we go. Perfect. Perfect.
Roll guard.
Let's get my MP up now. Perfect. Perfect.
This is almost Devil May
Perfect.
Cry in a way.
A bit, yeah. When did Devil May Cry come out? What year?
The very first Devil May Cry.
Just curious if this was before or after that. My guess is this is after, but
When did this one come out?
2003. Late 2003.
Devil May Cry came out. The first Devil May Cry came out in 2001. Or no, that's their developer. First release. No, yeah, it came out in 2001. Devil May Cry 2 came out in 2003.
Interesting. Die, devil dogs. Whoa! Miss. Alright. You. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Good. So yeah, I would not doubt that there's some inspiration, some Devil May Cry inspiration in this. When did Ninja Gaiden come out? The 3D one, first 3D one. For Xbox specifically, the original Xbox.
Which one was that called? Was it just called Ninja Gaiden?
I think it was originally called Ninja Gaiden, and then later on they made like a, I want to say like almost a director's cut version that was called Ninja Gaiden Black. But I don't think the original was called Ninja Gaiden Black. I think that was like the re-release of it.
It's just called Ninja Gaiden, and it's 2004.
Okay. So a year after this.
Do you ever
Everybody
think
always,
about the long life the PlayStation 2 had?
really long life. PlayStation 4 had a pretty long life too, as I recall.
I don't think anything so far can rival how long PlayStation 2 was active.
PlayStation 2 is also one of the highest selling console releases in history. I think it still is. I don't know if it's on top, but it's way up there. It's like the top 2 or 3.
Unfortunately, my original PS2 had died at some point. And I ended up picking up one of the last pieces of a slim PS2 that they had at my local store. Brand new. I was actually pretty excited about it.
I have not ever had a slim PS2. I didn't know anyone who had a slim PS2. I had a full fat PS2. I got my PS2, which as far as I know still works, although it is like in storage, so who knows. But it was, oh shit, Jesus Christ, it was a launch PS2. In fact, I pre-ordered it.
Mine was also a launch PS2, but eventually I think mine gave up the ghost after a very long time. But I still have PlayStation 2 games that I still like to play, so I have a slim on hand. Sure, you can emulate them, but it's not the same thing.
It's mostly the same. Unless you're using a CRT, I would say emulating them is basically exactly the same. If you're using a CRT, then sure, console, having an actual console hooked to a CRT, I think does make a bit of a difference. But otherwise, there's not really that much of a difference. Especially if you use software mode, which doesn't like there's no enhancements. You know what I mean? There's no higher res, all the grainy stuff is there, just like the original, just like playing it old school. Yeah? Die. Die, monster.
It was man who was made in God's image, not you, foul creature.
What if Dracula was a man? Before he became a vampire?
What is a man?
Most vampires are, people before they become vampires.
Well, seeing as how it's Dracula, he's supposed to be the first vampire.
No, that's not true. It might be true in Castlevania lore, but it's not true in, I think, general lore. He's just one of the big ones. He's not like the first one. It depends. He was the first one in some lores. Like, I know there was that Dracula 2000 or whatever? G&G is here. Hello, G&G. He was the first one in Dracula 2000 because he was also, Judas? Judas Iscariot as well, for some reason. In that was like the lore of that, of Dracula 2000, the movie.
Ed to Judas.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It can be interesting, that kind of lore, but it's not really shared by all the by all the other lore worlds.
You want to know a piece of vampire lore that people always get wrong?
What's that?
Stabbing a vampire with a stake does not actually do anything. It's not supposed to.
It's supposed to, it's not supposed to kill them, it's supposed to, freeze them, basically. It makes them so that they can't move or do anything.
What it's supposed to be is that you...
It has to be a specific kind of wood as well.
What it's supposed to do is actually supposed to... Obviously, as a human, you don't want to fight a vampire face to face. What you do is you're waiting for the vampire to go back into its coffin to sleep. The stake is meant to nail it in place so that you can land the killing blow. That was the whole point of the stake. So the expanded lore of the stake being also a killing weapon is gotten a little out of hand.
Imagine being able to do that in real life.
Just imagine it.
Just imagine. Oh, we're going to a new floor. Ooh, cross. What does this do? Cool, I'll keep it. How long does it last?
No,
Okay.
that long. It lasts that long. Have you played Vampire Survivors?
No, I'm... Admittedly, I was not interested at all at the start, when it first came out. And then the more that it's kind of been in the zeitgeist, the more tepidly tempted that I've been. I wouldn't mind playing it. I wouldn't mind playing, especially if I got the Castlevania DLC.
Well, I mean, ironically, the game is sort of made from Castlevania.
It is. It is. You're right. I know. I was surprised when I saw that there was actual Castlevania DLC. I was like, aren't half the sprites from Castlevania anyway?
You know that type of game has a term now, right?
Survivors like.
No.
That's what it is.
They call them, at least I believe the term was coined in Japan, they're called mowers.
Mowers.
Yeah, because you're basically like mowing the lawn.
I've also heard Bullet Heaven. I don't know if that's with Survivors or it's something different.
I think that's what came first, or at least what people here in the West have tried calling it, because, the idea is that you are the source of the bullet hell, so it's a bullet heaven.
It's a bunch of statues of Jar Jar and Padme.
There's only 2.
2 Jar Jars and 3 Padmes. It looks like they might move, but I'm not sure how I would do this. So, no. Left or right, last joke.
Left.
Okay. Very tense music. Jesus Christ. Hey, bud. Doesn't too much damage, does it? Oh no, I've been cursed.
But what does curse do?
I don't know. I think it might make me do less damage. Oh, I wasn't actually dodge or blocking.
If you had to change the gameplay
Perfect.
format for Castlevania, what would you change it to?
Honestly, we were talking about it just earlier, but if I'm being 100% truthful with myself and my own feelings, Dark Souls is basically just a Castlevania game. I honestly,
Kinda,
Dark
yeah.
Souls is basically just Castlevania. It's 3D Castlevania with like old school Castlevania difficulty. Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe that's a cold take. I don't know, but Dark Souls is Castlevania. So I think I would enjoy a Castlevania in the style of Dark Souls. Imagine Dark Souls with like Michiru Yamane, like Castlevania music.
I mean, you could do that. You could just get some Castlevania music and put it over Dark Souls.
I mean, yeah, but what's the point of that? I want new music.
Basically, it would mean that the whole Dracula's castle thing is just Sen's Fortress. But the entire game.
G&G says, fun fact, garlic contains natural anticoagulants, which increases blood flow. Therefore, eating garlic means you are more attractive to vampires. Is it save? It is. Thank goodness for this. What about you? What would you like?
An ARPG.
You mean specifically in the style of Diablo?
Diablo.
That kind of game? Okay. Wah!
Hi, buddy.
Ow. Man, three hits is like too much for this guy. He gets me every time. I'm gonna go heal again. I'm just gonna go heal again. I'm gonna have to fight him again. That's fine, I'll fight him again. I'll do better next time. Now I'm just treating this game like a Dark Souls game. I would like, you know what I'd really like is a game that has the weapon variety and combo stuff of Curse of Darkness, but with much better level design and stuff. I just want better. I want better Curse of Darkness, I think. Oh, this is a
Curse of
boss.
Darkness version 2.
I'm pretty sure this is a boss. We're about to fight our first boss.
Nah, it's fine. It's just another room.
Whoa! Kill the eyeball! Kill the floor eyeball!
A lot of orifices in here.
It's quite a lot. Ah! Kill the eyeball! Ah! It's fine, he's going that way. He can. Ah! Perfect! Somehow I perfect blocked that. I don't know how. I think this is a heavy attack. I think it does more damage. It's a heavy attack and a AoE. I'll die. Soulless.
Squidgy.
Shit. I might have to go. What's going on? Ah! There, eyes done. Oh my god.
Now what?
I've just awoken his true power. Oh, it's got a big eye. Can't attack it yet. Okay, there we go. Dead. Shit.
Game over.
Thank you. I couldn't read that.
I don't know. Sometimes Old English is hard to read.
So yeah, this is one of those games where when you get a game over, there is no immediate continue. There's just, you have to reload the save game. Luckily, we did in fact save right before this fight, so it's fine.
Reload! Reload!
Reload! Reload!
Have you ever finished a House of the Dead?
Specifically, a House of the Dead, I don't know that I... Yes, I have. I have finished House of the Dead. And I did it legit. It took me like $10 or something like that. But I did it. I finished LA Gunners at a movie theater once. I was in line. I think it was for one of the Star Wars special editions. And where I was in the line just happened to be right next to the arcade, so I was like, okay, I'll just, I'll play something. And I played LA Gunner, and the line took so long that it took me like, I don't know, $10, $15, $20 to get through LA Gunners, but I finally did, and I completed it, and everybody in line clapped for me. I was a kid at the time, but they were like, "Yay, you did it!" It's kind of funny. LA Gunners, in case anyone was wondering, is it's a shooter game, arcade shooter, except the gun is like a really huge gun that's like in you can't like hold it, you can only kind of aim it because it's like really big.
I am trying to find this game just to be sure it is the game I'm thinking of, but I'm getting too much of stuff just kind of like Gunner because LA.
Just look for LA Gunners arcade game. use that as your search. LA Gunners arcade game. Shit, it's over here, I think.
Was it made by Sega?
Maybe, I don't know who made it actually.
No, I am still not. I'm still not finding it. It is surprisingly a very generic name. That I'm just kind of getting anything with the word gun in it.
Jesus.
It could have been called LA Machine Guns.
That could have been it. It is possible that could have been it. Ow. God damn.
But I don't know if it's the game I'm thinking of.
It might be LA Machine Gun. I thought it was LA Gunners, but is it? Do you you're like kind of flying around on like a weird like a hovercraft thing in the game? Yeah, that's it.
Did you ever play Silent Scope?
I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar to me.
Silent Scope was also another arcade
Silent
game where
Scope.
the point
Yes, I played
where you
Silent Scope. I
were
thought you said
basically a
Island
sniper.
Scope. I thought you said Island Scope. I'm like, what? Or Island Scope.
Funny
what is
enough,
that?
is a Konami game.
I'm out of magic.
Who made the Jurassic Park game?
Depends on which one you mean.
The on rails shooter. You know the one with the big old arcade cabinet box that you
Yeah, I
sat
know.
in?
I think there were actually multiples of those too. I did it!
Seems to be Sega.
The worm is on fire! He's on fire! Boom, shakalaka!
That's not what you want. Barely. You just barely got away with it.
That's true. I'm glad that there's a save point right next to it. Although I think this might heal me up too, as is tradition.
You found a blue orb.
Did. Anything to do in here before we leave? Oh god, it looks so disgusting.
Weird brain table.
I was about to make a weird political joke. People know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Something about brains and worms. Alright, we can go buy stuff from Ronaldo. Hi.
You've done well to come back. Is there
Thanks.
anything you need? What would you like?
Why does he look so small from
Sell
this
stuff, too.
perspective?
I don't know. Memorial ticket, ruby, a sparkling red colored jewel. I think there might be some kind of crafting thing in this game, but I'm not sure. Why do I want to buy these? Earth plate. Plate blessed by the earth reduces damage from enemy by 5%. Not bad, not bad. Sacrificial doll, if it's equipped, it is obliterated instead of you when your HP goes down to 0. I don't think it heals you though. I think it dies instead of
Prevents
you if you get
death.
hit. Yeah. Increase your defense temporarily. Well, I'll get this because it was like the only thing that's here.
Is this fine?
Yeah, sure. It's great. It's fine.
Are you sure?
A save point. It's not bad, but I think I'd rather just get some high potions. I can get like a couple of them. I won't like spend all of my money.
Is
But
this okay? Would you like anything else?
Would you like me to gift wrap that for you?
The issue with this is that it's I believe it's consumable, so it's $2,000, and I can equip it, and it'll save me from death once, and then that's it. That's all there is. So I don't think that I'll
Is
use
that
this.
all? What would you like today?
heart repair. Medicine that recovers hearts.
Is that all?
Don't push yourself too hard.
all? Okay, thanks. He does look small. He's very small. Short man. He's a short king. Anything else going on here, Ronaldo? Can I go in here? You mind? No, I can't.
That's his bedroom. You haven't gained enough rapport with him yet.
Blue orb, divine cross. What is blue? Oh, okay. It's blue orb / divine cross. What does it do, though? You know what? I think this was mentioned in the manual. Hold on. Blue orb. Magical orb glows blue.
Very curt. Very just straightforward. This is what it is.
It's
Okay.
a spell. Spells using orbs consume hearts. The number of hearts required will depend on the kind of spell used. Turn the orb off to revert to the regular weapon. Okay. So it augments what I do. It's a spell. It augments what I do. I guess. We'll find out, I guess. This way. I haven't got a new whip yet. But I got armor, so that's fine. Let's go back in through the front door every time. All right, blue orb. All right, everybody, I got the blue orb done. I'm Leon Belmont. I'm really a really powerful warrior who somehow knows how to use a whip.
Did you ever see that robot chicken skit of Castlevania?
I don't think that I have. No.
No? You really
No.
should watch it. It's like 5 minutes. Not even that. I think it's like a minute.
So what does this blue orb do?
Oh. Okay, but what does it do?
I think it damages
it do?
enemies. Any enemies that I walk into.
But how does it taste?
Okay. Sorry, I'm just like a little bit confused as to where to go.
You know, you could say that there is sort of a Castlevania, Souls game.
Yeah,
Bloodborne.
I guess.
You can get a whip in it, and you can get it pretty early.
I mean, you can get a whip in Dark Souls too. It's kind of shit, as I recall. I don't know if the whip in Elden Ring is any better. I think there's a couple of whips you can get in Elden Ring.
There's a few whips you can get in Elden Ring.
Oh, this is just going this way. Hold on, went the wrong way. Yeah, that's my problem, G&G. One of my problems with D&D is, like, yeah, there's a lot of different weapons you can get, but there is, like, very clear good weapons and bad weapons. And, like, so there's not a real variety because who's going to take the bad weapon? Like, who's going to take the short sword instead of the, like, long sword or the bastard sword or whatever? Because the short sword just isn't going to do as much damage. Like, you would never do that.
There's
who's gonna take
no
the whip?
reason to take it.
Yeah. It's one of my issues. D&D, one of many, but
What it comes down to, as far as like weapon choice in D&D, is what kind of damage does the weapon do?
what stat does it use?
What
Also.
stat does it like proc damage off of, if there's any sort of thing applicable to that? And then
I can.
most weapons will have just an adjacent reach. Its spears are the only ones that can deal a square further than where your character is.
Dark Palace of Waterfalls.
Oh no, are we in the water zone now?
Is this where we fight Joaquin? His name?
Joaquin?
There's a guy here. I think he's a vampire too, but he's not like, he's out for his own stuff. I mean, we'll see, but I don't want to like spoil, but apparently he's a secret playable character as well. Like when you beat the game, I think you have to get like 100% in the game, or maybe it's just you have to beat it, but you can actually play as him.
What if Castlevania was turned into a survival craft game?
This is a sewer level GNG. Ow. Nice, I get even longer combo.
Longer.
I don't know, I mean, what would that entail? Being a survival game. I mean, obviously it's a survival game, but like,
well,
it's hard
almost
for me to imagine. It's just because it would just be a survival game with Castlevania Code of Paint. Like you might as well just mod Minecraft at that point.
So, well, I guess the way you could think of it is Dracula's castle has no specific layout.
It does change.
It does change. So you could have a slight randomness to its layout. But, well, we did play Mines of Moria. And that one was more structured in that there were specific kinds of rooms. But ultimately, we had to, like, find a place to sort of create a safe space.
So you're thinking Mines of Moria then? Mines of Moria, but with Castlevania instead of Tolkien.
Kind of, yeah.
Like there would be certain rooms that you would always find. They might be in different places, but they're like the set rooms.
And the safe
ones.
spaces where you could build your safe space could be the save rooms.
I mean, sure.
It's a neat idea, but realistically,
Castlevania-ish.
Realistically,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it'd do too well.
No. Unfortunately, I don't think Castlevania does that well anymore. Honestly, that's probably one of the reasons that they don't do anything with Mega Man is that I don't think Mega Man games have sold that well in a long time.
Well, they haven't made a Mega Man game in a very long time, so they don't really know. There is a Mega Man-like game, but the gimmick is instead of a Buster Cannon, you're punching them.
What game is that?
Let me look it up.
You're not thinking of Mighty Number 9, are you? Because that's...
No. No, I'm pretty sure that one he had a...
Plus, it was made by Inafune, wasn't it? Didn't do well.
Yeah, but it also
like
horribly flopped.
Yeah, it horribly flopped because it wasn't great. It was not the theme isn't what killed that game. It was the gameplay, as I recall.
It was a lot of the substance about the game, unfortunately, is what killed it. Then, to which it just kind of perpetuated the curse of trying to make your own game with blackjack and hookers. But Kickstarter doesn't seem to do really well, but then Bloodstain happened and showed that it can do really well, so...
Bloodstain had some problems, but Bloodstain, I think, is generally a success story, yeah. Bloodstain is very, I would not say that it brought anything new to the table in terms of gameplay, but it certainly did the gameplay that it did have pretty well.
I mean, what does it need to do? It does exactly what it needs to. It is Castlevania, but not Castlevania.
I do think
and that's kind of what people wanted.
especially with companies, well, certain companies, there is a thought process of a game needs to innovate, a game needs to be different than the last game, which I think honestly stifles the releases. Like, not every game in a series needs to reinvent the wheel. And I think if they would just like friggin' release another game that has the exact same gameplay but is just like a new story or a continuation of the story, I think a lot of people would be happy with that. Of course, it's the internet, and a lot of people are not happy with anything. But you know what I mean? Like they could tell so many more stories, and they could develop the characters more if they would just release, you know, games more instead of having to, like, you know, wait 10 years until they can think of something new to do with the gameplay. Like, they don't need to do that. People like the gameplay for it to be popular. Just make another one that plays the same but has a new story.
Another one. The game I was talking about, by the way, is called Gravity Circuit.
Uh-huh.
Where it is kind of Mega Man-like, but instead of shooting them, you're punching them.
That could be interesting. Isn't there, is it Guacamelee? I never played that. Actually, I think I have it. I don't know if I have it on Steam or, like, GOG. I have it on somewhere. A Metroidvania, certainly. A Metroidvania. But
where you're a luchador.
Yeah, but it's more, have you played that game? Is it more like, do you have like combos and stuff? Because that would be more fun, I think. Because Castlevania games, they tend not to have, like, your character doesn't have like combos. Your characters just kind of can attack. Like, I mean, this game obviously has combos, but I mean, like, the 2D games, like the Metroidvania games. Like, I would love if, like, Alucard had some actual, like, combos that you could do in Symphony of the Night. I think even in Bloodstained, you don't really have combos. Do you have combos in Bloodstained? I don't remember.
It depends on the weapon.
Okay.
It depends on the weapon you have.
Just, you know, I'm not saying it doesn't have to be anything, like, super, you know, complex. Just, you know, just a simple 3-hit combo or, you know.
That is the bare standard you could have for a game with combat is a 3-hit combo.
Except so many Castlevania games don't do that. It's just one attack.
And then there's, like, you know, the presence of a double jump in some capacity for games.
You're right, GNG. Batman NES was indeed basically Mega Man, but you punch people. I like Batman NES. It was a good game. It's hard as hell, but, you know, it's good. Lizard Man! I'm gonna have to use my heal soon. What? Power of Christ compels you! Is it doing no damage to these lizardmen?
They're not unholy abominations.
We're just trying to survive down here. No, it's doing damage to these guys. It's not doing any damage to the regular lizardmen. Interesting. I'm having issues. What's this? What's this symbol on the map? Arrows. I'm gonna take a high potion. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Look at that sweet MP. I'm forgetting to actually, you know, get MP.
Delicious, delicious MP.
Hey, I didn't need to use my high potion anyway, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. What if they had, I was gonna say, you know what? They have had this game. What if instead of Mega Man but melee, what if they had Castlevania but ranged? Pretty sure they have had that kind of game. I already need to heal up again. Oh, let's see what we got.
What game was that?
Was that well, number one, Metroid. I mean that's you know, that's Metroidvania with guns. But no, it's was it called like Shadow Complex or something like that? Came out like years ago.
The name sounds familiar. I don't recall the gameplay. Shadow.
It was a Metroidvania. It was like 2.5D. So like, I think the characters were like, you know, 3D, but it was a 2D game.
Oh, okay. I do not remember this game. I remember its name.
Games like that as well.
Other games are available. Looks like it could be fun. Oh, it's not that as old as I thought it was.
It's not that old, but it's,
Well, I say it came out in 2009.
yeah. Our price compels you. It's not doing that much to this guy, but you know what? This will do a lot to this guy.
You're just basically heat metaling him. Them.
Heat metal is such a OP spell.
Well, a lot of spells in D&D can be OP, also depending on its usage.
You know what? Give me some MP. Stop going through the wall and give me some MP. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One more. One more. The block in this game is like completely like 100%. It's not bad.
Well, how generous is the parry window?
It feels okay. It feels okay.
Give you a little bit of wiggle room.
Now, you can't block if you're just spamming like attack. Like I was holding block like basically that whole time, and see it takes like a while. So you do have to like be careful not to just button spam. Like I tend to do, unfortunately. I'm that kind of gamer.
You see, I'm getting old now. I don't have the reflexes I used to, so I like a little bit of a generous parry window.
Our price compels you!
So is that just a hard wall?
Yes, it seems like it. Wait. I'm gonna go this way because this way might lead to this, which I want to go to.
You know, there's another game that needs some love and attention, but it's not due to the publisher ignoring it.
No.
It's due to the publisher not being able to.
Yeah.
And that game is Bloodborne.
You never know. They might do it sometime.
I think Miyazaki has basically said that they would really want to do another entry into Bloodborne, but they can't because that is not a choice they can make.
It's just Bloodborne is a Sony game. Sony would have to say, "Hey, make another Bloodborne game."
And apparently Sony hates money, I guess, because they just don't.
You would think they put it on PC at this point. I mean, they put all of their other like big IPs, big Sony-specific IPs on PC. The God of War is on PC. Friggin' Uncharted is on PC. Last of Us is on PC. Why not Bloodborne?
Even beyond that, why not Bloodborne? The people want another Bloodborne. Something. A remaster, a port at this point. Anything. The fan base is dying here. But I can say that there is an equivalent to Bloodborne that I think fans should really consider playing.
Oh, yeah.
Lies of P.
It's true. You ever play any more
That
of
is. No, not since.
Why not?
I get distracted easily.
Ow.
For those who don't know, Lies of P is the second game I ever streamed. But no, Lies of P is really good. It seems like it has a large focus is on parry combat, but not wholly parry combat.
I've got double quick step.
One for each foot.
Yeah, G&G, why are you neglecting your P organ?
You shouldn't neglect your P organ. I don't know why they called it that.
They feel like they knew exactly what they were doing. Look, this is a key door here. I wonder what I need. Let's go check it out. Oh. Oh, he's blocking me. Ow. What? I keep on trying to move the camera. Ow. This. There we go. Alright, what do I need? Black turtle key. Alright. Sure would be nice if I knew where the nearest save point is, cause I need one. It ain't gonna be in here, I'll tell you that much. Yep. Oh God.
I'm seeing a bit of a theme here. You know what? This may as well be a FromSoft endeavor because enemies off corner that you hear stomping around, blindsiding you. Many people do not know this about FromSoft games. They're actually comedies. Oh, you thought Dark Souls was this dark, gritty fantasy? Nah, it's a comedy. You don't believe me? Go to. Yeah, it's slapstick comedy. You don't believe me? Go to Sen's Fortress. Tell me that's not slapstick comedy.
Hit the liver, Frank. The flow of water has changed due to the machine stopping. Okay. I don't know what that means for me, but I guess we'll find out. The rest of the thing is now at water level. Oh. Ow. I said oh. Ow. I said oh. Come on. Heal again. I'm gonna have to heal again, Lost Joke.
Once more.
Use a regular potion though. There you go. Yeah, I see you. Some MP. Thank you. I'm leaving now, though. I'm not staying.
You know what is another forgotten... I can't call it a franchise because there's only one entry, so I guess an IP.
Yeah.
Chaos Legion.
I don't know what that is. Just hit the lizard man. Ow.
Chaos Legion was Capcom sort of like making another sort of like Devil May Cry game, but a little bit different. I would say it's kind of like Order of Ecclesia in that and Bloodstained in that your character can do combat, but a portion of it is also summoning monsters that you sort of captured.
Yeah.
That also augment your abilities. It's one of those kind of like I don't know how to best describe it more simply than just being blunt about it. Is that it is like the Japanese trying to do some sort of pseudo European thing.
Okay.
The example being like, you ever notice that in some now if I had a nickel for every time an anime used this name to describe like who would be an American character,
yeah,
I'd have quite a few nickels. The usage of the surname McDougal for like a non-Japanese character. I'm like, why is it always that? But instead of American, it's like French European.
Okay. Clancy Javis.
So more like the French name that ends with an X, but it's said with like a wa.
Yeah.
Like Louis Soir. That kind of thing. I feel like that crystal ability should also cause a bleed effect.
Cool. Alright, I think I need to heal again.
There are really no dots in Castlevania, are there?
Yeah, there's some. It's not emphasized for sure. They exist, though.
I don't know. Is status really a big thing in Castlevania?
In the Metroidvanias, sure. Metroidvanias have a lot of, they tend to have RPG mechanics in them as well, like in leveling and XP and all that.
Yet you would not call them an RPG.
You could though. Nice. Like you absolutely could. You could absolutely call, for instance, Symphony of the Night an action RPG. Because it has levels. You can grind levels in Symphony of the Night. You can grind, you know, stats, armor. Different armors have different stats. Different accessories give you different, you know, stat bonuses and stuff. Like it has all of that.
But would that define an RPG by having the bare minimum sum of its parts?
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I think so.
And yet we still struggle to find something better than Souls-like.
Yeah. Oh. I gotta use my magic more. Magic is pretty good.
Well, that's what it's there for. To be used. You see, Castlevania doesn't have this weird, self-imposed challenges, much like any Souls-like game would be.
Fucker.
Like, in Elden Ring, or basically any Souls game in general, people have these self-imposed, oh, you use this, then you didn't really beat the boss. It's like, but I did beat the boss.
Yeah. Or you Uchikatana spammer. Lame. That's not a required skill. They put it in the game.
Rivers of blood. I don't know what it is about Souls-like or just FromSoft games that spawn that sort of thing. Like, oh, you did it this way. Well, then you didn't really do it.
Yeah. It's people being shit, to be honest. I should have continued blocking. Amazing.
You're near death.
I know I am. Okay,
what's
dead.
ice magicking you? That thing?
Yeah, I think so. Die.
Die.
Oh god, that wasn't even the last one. Ah, shit. Oh my god.
There's another
well.
one.
Oh, come on.
Don't get greedy.
Come on then. Come on. Hit me. Hit me.
Come on! I'm right here!
He
Do
didn't,
it!
you bastard.
He turned away. He was just going to leave.
Alright, come on. I need more MP again.
What an asshole.
See, I'm trying to perfect block this, and it's not quite doing it. There we go. One more. Although I don't need it.
I'm hearing some, like, stock sound effects when I really pay attention to the sounds. There's a clink of metal when he gets ready to do a swing that I've heard in many other things.
This way, just because it might loop around.
Kind of like how, you know, the metal door opening sound? You know the one.
The one from Doom?
No, like a metal squeaking.
Oh, just a squeak door. I really wish the camera wasn't like this. I can't turn the camera. Hey, fellas. Campbell soup.
What flavor?
I don't know. Sushi, small meat, tomato juice. It's tomato juice, apparently. It's tomato juice literally in a can. This is the 12th century, as I recall.
That is just a can of Campbell's tomato soup. I
Let's
don't
have some,
get Campbell's soups, actually.
No?
I get Progresso.
Oh. I don't really have soups very much. Generally, I'll get Campbell's, but only because it's like cheap and I don't really care. But I don't really have a lot of soup.
Soups and stews are usually what I go to, but the stews aren't all that advanced. They're usually some sort of beef stew. But I'll have soups because, one, they're easy, just in a can. So I'll have like a soup and a sandwich. That is the easiest meal I can have. With tomato soup, I will specifically make grilled cheeses.
I like grilled cheese. I used to have like grilled cheese and tomato soup, but lately, and by lately I mean in the past like friggin' 15 years, I just don't. I'm not really into tomato soup. I don't know what it is. Can I do this? Does this work? I need like a flame
No,
whip or
it's
something.
unholy ice.
Let's see. Okay, I see. I need to. It marks it on where I am. Let's mark. This is look. I'm gonna use my marker.
Mark it for later. What does it do to the map? Just puts down a dot? Okay.
It just puts down a dot where I'm standing. It's putting in a blue dot, so I know that's where the ice thing is. Where the hell am I going now? I'm going down, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like having a blue dot on a blue map sort of obscures it a bit.
You know what I'd like to have right now? What I'd like to find at the moment?
A save room?
I love a save room.
I don't think you have to fight them. I think you can just leave.
I can, but like I am also wanting some more money and shit because I am like needing to buy stuff at some point.
If you wonder why I keep bringing up Sen's Fortress, it's this room. With the swinging blades, because a good portion of Sen's Fortress has that.
I don't want to fight these guys again. Okay.
You see, that's the beauty of it. You don't have to. You don't like it? Kick rocks.
You. This might be a save room, actually.
Well, find out.
Hey. Okay. Back out. We go. Elizabeth. You. No, it was $100. It just dissolved in the water.
Then it wasn't real. I can see now the complaint of the halls being a little too long.
Yeah, yeah. And also, there's no variety to them. Yeah, there's like a different version of hallway per like section of the game.
Oh no,
I'm
you have to
fighting
fight
myself.
your shadow self.
This camera angle. Ow.
Oh wow. So does this shadow you have his own moveset, or does he have everything you have?
It looks like he has everything I have right now. Man, it is tough trying to get perfects on this guy. Whoa! I don't have that.
Yeah, I don't recall you having like a fire charge, a gap closer, basically.
I don't remember being able to throw holy water like that. He's gonna kill me, by the way. I didn't want to heal because I'm kind of learning the fight. It feels like I could do this a lot better. I need to figure out how to perfect his attacks because I think that will probably interrupt his combo if I get a perfect block.
The funniest mimic fight I've ever encountered was in Elden Ring. You could cheese the mimic fight. Do you care to know how?
No, don't tell me. Don't tell
Okay.
me. I'll play it eventually.
Are you sure?
I was thinking of the
You keep
one.
saying eventually.
Honestly, you know what I'm doing, and I probably shouldn't be doing it, but I am anyway. I'm waiting to see if Erdtree goes on sale. Because I don't really want to play without Erdtree, but I know that FromSoft doesn't do sales very often.
Shadow of the Erdtree is more for end game stuff.
I know, but it's still like part of the game.
It's also kind of like its own sort of thing. So the stuff you deal with in Erdtree is in Erdtree. It will not bleed into the main game. Only by essence of letting you access Shadow of the Erdtree. Like there's sort of, I think it's sort of independent leveling system to the main game.
I don't know if that I can. There we go. There's a perfect. It did not interrupt his combo. Good to know.
Unrelenting force.
Wow. His combo does not interrupt for anyone. Even when I dodge out of the way, he's like, no, I'm still going to do it though. See, I want to know how to do that. I want to know how to throw my friggin' holy water. Oh, I want to do that too. That's cool as shit. I think that all of the things he's doing are things that I can do.
Is this like a Mega Man X thing where he's doing something you don't know how to do yet, but as a preview as you can do this?
The thing is, it felt like I could go here. I didn't necessarily have to go here. I could have stepped on one of the other teleporters, so I wonder if this is really meant as more of a maybe do this later kind of thing. Like, I could still go back if I want to. Hello? I couldn't see. I couldn't see myself. I couldn't see where I was. Note to self, don't get stuck in a corner because you can't see shit, Captain. Okay.
Nobody puts a Belmont in a corner.
So I do kind of wonder if maybe I chose poorly in coming to the Dark Palace of Waterfalls. Is there a preferred order of places to go? Like a Mega Man game?
I mean, there's usually like an intended path.
It is possible I might
Or
have
to
to
say-
go someplace else. I'll keep trying for a little bit, but
Or to say a suggested path.
yeah, because I clearly like you are able to do this, otherwise they wouldn't let you come here. But it could be that it would be easier if Jesus Christ. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
see, what's Matt Mercer's line whenever he's DMing? You can certainly try.
Oh, I have iframes when I dodge. I didn't realize.
Dodge more.
I would love to, but you missed. You missed, you son of a bitch.
I wonder if he's got visual tells.
I think he's I think he's literally using the exact same moveset that I have.
He seems to be using it slower than you.
He has more combos than I do, for sure. Ow. God, he can just go right into another combo. And then he does that. So he changes it up sometimes. Sometimes he does a 3-hit combo. Sometimes he does like a who? I'm sorry, who?
Ashley? Wrong game.
So he'll do like a 3-hit combo sometimes, and sometimes he does like a full like friggin' like 7-hit combo. I don't know if there's a tell for that. Maybe there is. I'm gonna try another 2 times, and then if I can't beat him, I might actually go back and try another area. Because we can always come back.
So, on the title screen, the size of the C, and then the subtitle Lament of Innocence made me think that the C is supposed to be a part of the subtitle, you know, that sort of design choice. So I read it as Clement of Innocence.
Of Innocence.
Clement. I don't know, part of me didn't think we'd get to the doppelganger fight so soon.
Well, it's another reason why I wonder if this was meant to be a bit later. Perfect. Ow. Hit me. Can't believe he hit me with that. Wanted that $1. I thought it was 100 because of the lighting. It looked gold.
I didn't realize he had Berserker Barrage. How do you prefer your boss health bars?
In what manner?
Do you want it to be multi-layered like they are in this, or do you just want them to be a full representation of like their total health?
I don't
So
mind
no
multi-layers as
double-
long as they're consistent, because this one is it's color coded, right?
Yeah.
So like you can tell like which layer you're on. It's not just like random. The ones that are like fully not random, but like that aren't color coded, where you can't even tell like how much progress you're making. Those are the shitty ones. Shit. It's gonna kill me again. I'm so much closer this time though. I'm gonna try again.
Don't doubt yourself.
I could heal, but I'd rather not. I'd rather get this guy without healing. Yeah. He got me. He got me when I tried to style on him.
That sounds so much like Ashley. It doesn't help that she's calling
Leon?
for Leon. Have you ever played Resident Evil 4?
No, but I've seen it played. I've seen both played, the new one and the original. I'm not super into Resident Evil games. The first one was decently, like, you know, horror-ish, but the others just kind of ended up being... Well, the second one as well, it was pretty decent in terms of, like, being scary, but, like, from 3 on, it was just an action game that happened to have zombies instead of, you know, whatever else.
So in Resident Evil, I believe 5 or 6, you come across Wesker as the final showdown. And I believe I think it's 5, the 5 with Chris. Anyway, the final showdown with Wesker inside of a volcano. Chris Redfield is flying around in a helicopter.
Yeah.
And Wesker looks at him and he says, "Chris." It really takes me out of it, because to me, Wesker's the kind of guy who would say Christopher. He would say his full name because that seems proper. He wouldn't just say Chris.
Chrissy.
Because Wesker, to me, as he's been implied, is kind of like a bit of a stick in the mud. He's all about, despite, you know, including the fact that he's a bad guy, he's also very proper in a way. So he wouldn't use nicknames or shortened names of people. So I feel like he would actually absolutely call Chris Redfield Christopher. That's just me. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. It just felt odd in that cutscene for him to say Chris instead of Christopher. For Resident Evils, I like them, but I have played like portions of 1 and 2. I don't know what it is, but I actually have not played a Resident Evil game.
What?
I've
You know so much about Resident Evil, but you haven't like played any of them?
It's really weird. Well, it's the same way with fighting games. I like fight. Oh, he runs away. Okay, bye. I like fighting games, but I guess not. I don't always enjoy actually playing fighting games.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I really like the character designs and the music of, for instance, Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear, but I don't know. I can't be asked to actually like play it.
I mean, I own a couple or a few Guilty Gear games. I own a couple of Soul Calibur games. I like fighting games, but actually playing them doesn't hold my interest very long, because there's only so much I can do fighting other players, or just, you know, fighting in general, before I kind of start to lose interest. And that's just because I like to have a little bit more to it, something else to do. I don't know if it's for all Soul Caliburs, but I know one of the Soul Caliburs had you do kind of like a really basic RPG
it was a couple
sort of thing.
Yeah, they had like mission mode or whatever. It had like a whole like map you could go through, and weapons that you could collect. The first one had that actually. Soul Edge, Soul Blade had that.
So Street Fighter 6 does kind of hold an interest in me, because it's a fighting game, but it also has I forget what mode they call it, where you wander around Metro City.
Yeah,
and it is sort of like a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
And you can actually like make your own character and stuff. That always kind of tempted me. Of course, I am a cheap gamer, and Street Fighter 6 has gone on sale a few times, but I don't know. I haven't like been in the mood to play it. But the thing is, like after you're done with that, then it's just a fighting game. Like at that point, you know. Oh, it's across again. Like, you know, you can finish that mode, and I'm sure that mode is very cool and stuff. But like, then after that, you're just kind of, you know, it's just a fighting game.
That's why I feel like, for me, I guess a lot of fighting games should have some sort of thing you can do single player or offline.
I guess some of the Guilty Gear games do have a mission mode. It's not quite the same, but it's like a part of it. It's like part tutorial, part like challenge thing. And that would be interesting to me. I can't go that way.
So, I guess I also like Xenoverse. Xenoverse was a pretty fun...
Oh.
You can kind of call it a fighting game, because there is that element to it.
Yeah. It's the kind of they call it the Jump Force, or the other games were like that. Oh, I see it. It's timed. Okay.
Last time I played Xenoverse, Broly was an encounter you could do, and that one was kind of hard because, you know, it's Broly, and the best way to describe it is you're not fighting him, you're repelling him. He does not get beaten, he just goes away. Anyway, Xenoverse is pretty fun.
Isn't Sparking? Yeah, Xenoverse is also one of those because it plays a little bit like was it Budokai Tenkaichi? It's the same. It's a similar kind of gameplay, except in Xenoverse you can actually like make your own character and fill out like kind of your own move list.
Yeah, you train with all of the other established characters to get move sets or abilities that, you know, you otherwise wouldn't get.
What is
I think
going
Street Fighter 6's single player mode is kind of
I don't know if I'm
like.
Am I collecting those or avoiding those?
I don't know.
I think I'm avoiding this and I'm collecting these.
We're
Okay,
just
the other
in
ones
it.
are out. Jesus Christ! God, I can't see it. I don't know where I'm going.
This is just visual noise now.
Oh my God! No! I want the money. It'd be nice if I had like a little bit more kind of vision in front of me so I could see where the hell I'm supposed to go.
These are very tight turns.
All right. Jesus Christ, I don't remember this about this game at all. I don't remember this part at all. Oh, look where I am. All right. Well,
See where Harry Potter got it.
There's still this door that I can go through, and there's still this whole other side. To the right. I think there's limits on what you can do with your made-up character in Street Fighter 6 as well. Like you can't just like take him online. You can take him online, but it has to be like a certain mode or something. Like a not serious mode.
I don't know enough to actually have a proper answer for that. But I do know you can sort of Monster Factory your personal character.
Cool. Let's try this for a while.
What an inefficient design for a lever.
The bridge in the room with the large waterfall. Oh, good. That's good. Now we can just go around the other side. We have to go around this entire like other side now. That's where this big room here is where the bridge is, but we can't get there from this side. We have to go the other side. Okay. Exploring pays off. What if I like didn't explore this way and I instead just opted to go all the way across there, and only to find out that the mechanism to activate the bridge wasn't on that side?
You have to go all the way back.
There we go. Just straight ahead. But isn't Sparking Zero has the same kind of gameplay? The only issue I have with Sparking Zero is you can't make your own character. That's my only issue. I wish they would, but even if they don't, like, they don't have to do like the whole story thing, but I would like just the ability to just make my own character in Sparking Zero.
I mean, I guess at that point it's like Xenoverse is right there.
You fucker. Yeah, but I feel like probably the gameplay of Xenoverse is likely better than Sparking Zero. Sorry, the gameplay of Sparking Zero is likely better than Xenoverse. And by better, I mean like probably make it a little bit more refined, a little bit more, because, you know, it was made several years after. Probably,
It's still wild to me that they have not really
it.
made any sort of acknowledgement at making a Xenoverse 3.
Yeah, well, they keep on coming out with new, like, DLC for it.
There's new stuff for it, and there's also that
They don't want to make a third one. They'll just keep on doing this one.
they also have they came out with an I guess you would call it an asymmetrical.
Yeah, except it's a free-to-play game. The Breakers.
Like Breakers.
Where you're like hiding
but
from Cell or whatever.
The idea is that you're just a regular person, and you're trying to avoid whoever the big bad is. And it's not just Cell. It's Frieza, it's Cell, it's Broly. You know, someone who could actually snuff you out with no effort at all. It is also that story. That game story is tied with Xenoverse, so it is involved.
You
missed.
I know, he's like.
Wait, why does he miss going? Why does he miss going one direction but not another?
I don't know. Trying to get MP from him. Miss me.
Is it only perfect that does it?
It's either perfect or if the monster is doing a special, it has to like glow purple. If you get a perfect, you do it no matter what attack they're doing. But if you don't get a perfect, then you don't get MP unless they're doing a special move. Lizard Man! Fish Man. These guys look more lizardy than the lizard men.
Name and occupation. Lizard Man. Lizard Man.
Lizard Man. Lizard Man. Lizard Man.
I forgot what the last thing is. Like name, occupation, and something else.
I love the music in this game. It's really good. This looks like it's going to open up to something, but I don't have the ability to do anything about it.
I don't have the strength to do it.
I don't have a bomb. I need a bomb. Oh, hey. Where you come from?
Will your flame step even work here? Because you're in water.
Oops, I was about to try it, but press the wrong button. Do you think it's as simple as... Hold on. Let me go back this way. I think I have to kill the lizard man again, but... Alright, where is Bigums McGee? to go over here and like trigger him? I was gonna say, do you think it's as simple as I need to get him to hit this?
Give it a shot.
I need to get him.
He's
like,
not close
over
enough.
here. Come on. Still not close enough.
Still
Come on.
not close enough.
Come on. Come on.
Well, now
come
we're just
over.
waiting on him.
Yeah.
Come on! I'm right here! Do it!
Hold on. All right, come on. Yep. Now it makes me wonder the ice door, because there were fire lizard men there. I wonder if I could have opened that with the fire lizard men.
I bet so.
Jesus Christ. Die.
But where are we going?
To a horrible place that might kill me. In fact, let me do this. Ow. Ow. Perfect.
Perfect.
I can't ever actually get out of my way. Can't ever actually kill these guys. So we're leaving.
We are leaving.
Jump up there. I suppose is what I need to do. What's over here? Is that a thing? I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can do that. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This isn't even the one. Okay, well, let's go this way. There's multiple ways to go.
Spoiled for choice.
Ooh. Ooh. What is this way? Oh, I don't want to go this way, I don't think. I mean, maybe I do, but let's go this way instead. Let's see what the other way is. It's down here. This way. Can't see anything. I can't actually. I wonder if it's up here. Oh, okay, I can't go that way. I don't think. Oh, this is even further down. This is where you end up if you failed the jumping puzzle. All right, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see what's over here. Where it goes. Would you like to ride on my magical mystery machine?
No.
I'm going right. Too bad. Money.
Money.
Jesus Christ. Skeletor's Wild Ride. Jane! Get me off this crazy thing! Oh, my money. Oh, my money! I can't see where it is. It's not fair. I can't actually see where it's coming from. There's no lead up to it. It just appears there. Where the shit? I know where this is. Oh, god damn it. I'm like, I shouldn't have gone that way.
We made a terrible choice.
How far back I am. I have to run all the way up here, I think. You know what? Let's go to this blue thing over here and see what it's about while we're here. Might as well. See if we can open it with the fire lizardman. Let's skip all of these guys. Nope. This is also a thing that games, early 3D action games did, is they had a dodge, but you had to press like a combination of buttons to do it. Instead of having like a single dedicated dodge button. I much prefer a single dedicated dodge button.
They just want to make sure that, are you sure you want to dodge?
Keep on checking the map, but it's a little bit mazy in here, especially because the like angle keeps on changing. Is that it? We good? Hi. Bye. Alright. So I need to go all the way in the back. And I need to find... Oh, it's these... No, these guys use fire, I think. The regular lizardmen use fire. Come on.
But will they?
I'd like them to.
Any day now.
See, there we go. Just need to, like... They run around so much. No? They're not working?
Not sure if he's close enough.
They need to be like right here. That was definitely close enough. There's no way that that wasn't close enough. Let me get rid of these goddamn friggin' fleamen. Let me also kill one of these lizardmen. Alright, now... Go over here. Do it. Do it. Nice. Cool moves, bro. Try like one more time and make sure he gets it like... See, he's like shooting it, but... Oh, come here. Alright, now do it. Nah, that's definitely hitting it. That 100% is hitting it. It's not doing anything. I think I need like a flame whip or something. Or some kind of flame spell. Alright, well... let's go. I think I need to go down this way. Lost joke, it doesn't feel like we've been playing this game for 3 hours.
But we have.
Somehow. Lizardman. Skeletal archers. Alright, so yeah, we need to go... So this is the room. In fact, we can look at it right now while we're here. We can't do anything here, but we can look at it. There's the bridge that we put up. And there's nothing we can do about it. Oh, it leads to the boss. Look, that's the boss door right there. Alright. I wonder if we can get another boss done. This is a short game. It's only like 10 hours or so. Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck me. Alright. We can't go this way. We have to go. Okay, let's see. Where do we have to go? We indeed have to go all the way up that way. Alright. Skipping all this. Where are we going?
If only there was a means to travel through the castle faster.
I mean, I could use my magic ticket, I guess, but I don't know if there's anything to buy right now until we, like, kill a boss. How much money do I have? 9,000. Alright. See if he has anything anyway. Hi.
Welcome back.
What would
Thanks,
you like
man.
today?
Nothing new. I
Is that
can
all?
sell
What would you like
him.
today?
You're gonna sell him
Please.
to who?
Is this okay? Yes, certainly.
Is this okay?
Is this okay? Would you
Are
like
you
anything
sure?
else?
Are you doing okay? Is this
Anything
alright?
else? What would you like today? Is this fine? Yes, certainly.
Big spender, big spender. Get one of these, I guess.
Is this fine? Yes, certainly.
Just so we can
Is
come
that
back.
all? I appreciate your business.
You're his only customer.
What do you use the gold for, Ronaldo? Where do you go to spend it? If you like, you can't like leave the forest. Like, how do you even resupply? Are Walter's monsters making you stuff to sell to me? Because he does delegate. I mean, well, Dracula does, as we've seen in Curse of Darkness. He has like beast handlers. He doesn't do everything in the castle himself. I had trouble watching all of Castlevania, the Netflix show.
Yeah.
They were doing basically they were around like Curse of Darkness-ish times in the story, so they had like Isaac and etc. there, and it felt like the writing was just getting really bad, like really bad. Like I just had issues staying focused and not being like, wow, this dialogue is atrocious. I couldn't help myself. So I never actually finished it. People say it's good, and to those people I say, watch something good. Watch something better and compare, and you'll see. Also, people also said the animation was really good, and to that I would say the animation was okay. The animation wasn't as smooth as it could have been, because they chose to go with a more detailed style. I think that was maybe a mistake. I think the detailed style is great in like the still shots, but I think to have really good animation in that detailed style, you need a lot more like budget, and they didn't have that. So I kind of feel like it was a mistake to do that, but it just movement and stuff felt like really choppy at times. And I know it's animation; it's not like super smooth, and I know that. I've watched animation for many years. But you know, it's one of those like you know it when you see it kind of things. Like you know it's good if you've seen good animation, you can spot when it's not as good as that. And I feel like it was not as good as that. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, to be honest. Map again. I don't know what your thoughts are on it. Have you watched it?
No, I have not seen it.
There's also this whole thing where they had like one entire episode that was literally just them talking, which I don't mind characterization and stuff. It's just like it kind of felt, I don't know, like a slog. It kind of felt a little boring. And it's like I don't mind good characterization. I don't mind characters, you know, hanging around and talking and stuff. It's just for some reason it felt poorly timed in the plot. I like it when enemies can hit each other.
So it's happens so rarely.
I know, so many games are just like, let's just make the enemies not hit each other, and I'm like, where's the fun in that? Does it give the player a little bit of an advantage? Sure, absolutely, but it's fun. It's, you know, it's cool when that happens. Hey guys, what's going on? It's floating there? No. Now I'm down here. Okay. You guys coming, or there you are? Jesus, only dollars, only single dollars down here. Why am I even bothering with this?
It's $1.
All right. Hmm. Okay. Great. Perfect. Anything over here? Yes, money. No!
You lived.
You have to be like really close to these things for it to register.
Kind of defeats the purpose of having a somewhat, ranged grapple.
I think I need to double jump for that one. That's right. Okay. No, I have to double jump for that one too. All right. Sometimes you have to double jump. Sometimes you don't have to double jump. Hard to tell. I better be getting something good for this. I hope this isn't just progress. I better get like HP up or something for this.
You get a door.
I think there's any other way to go here. Let's go here first. Jump back down when we come back. Hey, hearts up. Nice. I can carry 90 hearts instead of 80. We have Skeletor's Wild Ride around here? No, we do not. Thank goodness for that.
You don't like my wild ride?
No, I don't. Absolutely, I do not. I was gonna see if there's anything else up here. I kinda still want to. I don't think there is. You know what? I already know there isn't. Anyway. Save point down here. Guys. And then the next stop, Lost Joke. Who's the boss? Maybe.
The boss.
If we've opened the boss.
One.
Which I don't actually know that we have. You've opened the bridge. I don't know if there's like another door. Oh, it's open to me. Alright, what's it gonna be, Lost Joke? What's the boss gonna be? What's the boss of the sewers?
Big snake.
Big snake?
Bigger lizard man.
Big smoke? What if it was literally just big smoke?
There's mods for that.
Is someone there? Are you a prisoner here?
All you had to do was follow the damn train. It's him. The guy I mentioned earlier, I think.
Who are you?
Who are you? Hi, I'm Leon.
My name is Leon. And you are?
My name is Ahim It's too bad you aren't Walter.
This feeling.
Is it love?
Are you a vampire?
Oh.
That's right, lowly human.
Why is a vampire locked away?
I mean, you call me lowly, but I made my way here and you can't even get out.
I would have won were it not for his ebony stone.
Ebony stone. What's that?
If you want to know.
If you want more exposition, you'll have to defeat me.
It'll be a nice prelude to defeating Walter.
Leon looks so kind of confused. He's like, okay.
To a pulp!
To a pulp? Okay. Ow. Okay. I can't even hit this guy right now. Can I hit this? Yes, I can, but... Oh! You attack? And you? And you? And you?
I think he's saying you wretch, but because you keep trying to hit him, he keeps starting it.
I think I need to hit this thing that keeps on appearing. But I don't know. There we go. There's some hits. Okay, we got to hit this again. Ow! I think I'm gonna try not to heal again. I know I'm kind of far down, but Jesus. Impossible! Because it feels like this is not that hard of a fight. Ow. Like I definitely feel like I can.
You're just a human.
I can no potion this fight.
Just a human.
He sounds nerdier than I remember, but then again, I barely remember this game. I remember that he exists. I don't remember anything about him. I remember that he exists and that he you can play as him if you beat the game.
Then you get to find out why he's in the hole.
I think so. I don't remember. I don't remember what his like story is. What his gameplay story is.
You're just a human after all.
You're just a human after all. Sounds very nerdy. Alright, yeah.
He is also trying to move circles around you.
I think I need to, like, time it. Ow. Impossible! It's not true, it's impossible! Yeah, I think I need to like wait until he's like attacking so I have time to do this and he can't like hit me. I dodged right into that. Cover me! Whoa, that's new.
How do you feel about that? You're being beaten by a lonely human.
Yeah. You like them apples. Ow. Perfect. Walk right into it. I'm gonna do this again. I do feel like, ow. I can no potion this. But I don't think I can do it now. I think he's got me too low. He's gonna pull something else out pretty soon. Like that. That stayed around a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be.
Human, after all.
That kind of lingered. That kind of just hung around like it was waiting for the night to be over. Didn't have anywhere else to go. He doesn't want to go home yet. It's too fun here. Except now the party's ending and everybody else is going home. No, it's just awkward. That was the swords. How come there's always like another vampire, isn't there? Like Symphony Night has all rocks.
There's always another vampire.
It's like they're friends, I guess. They're like Dracula's buds. Ow, no, he's doing that right from the get-go. Okay. Ow, it's my fault. I hate that
Hold
they
on, did he
follow me.
did he call you a bitch?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he did, but that would be kind of funny if he did. I don't think this is actually doing anything. I didn't even really mean to turn it on. Yeah? Oh. I like how he gets vulnerable, so his first instinct is to come right at me again.
I mean, how much of a threat can you be? You're just a human.
That's right. That's true. Alright, come on. Is he getting a little faster? Ow. 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 Stop. That hit me. That's not like he's saying bitch. I think he's saying fetch.
I think he's. It sounds like he's saying actually saying take this.
Could be. I think he might kill me one more time. I think it might take me one more go. If he hits me once, I think I'm dead.
No hit run.
Yep, there we go. I didn't even see that. I didn't see it happen.
You're just a human.
That's okay. I think next time I'm gonna do it. How? So, from Leon's point of view, Lament of Innocence. From Leon's point of view, as far as I know, Leon has only ever fought against like people, heathens.
Heathens.
And now he's suddenly his girlfriend gets kidnapped, and for seemingly no reason, as far as we can tell, and now he's fighting all kinds of monsters with a whip, even though he's used to using a sword. And he's fighting vampires. Suddenly, vampires are confirmed real, and they use magic. He seems okay with everything. He seems like it's just another day. He's like, oh, okay.
It's just another Tuesday.
Jesus. Missed. I'm glad that the block is 100%. He's not like chip damaging me.
No, that would be awful. Especially how often you need to rely on the block.
Yeah. Damn, it didn't do as much damage as I wanted. Keep on doing that one. That one's easy to avoid. Ah, that one. That one is bullshit. Yeah. Just keep on doing that one then. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Ow. Careful. A bit greedy. No. Perfect. Perfect. I might have to do it one more time, I think. Not doing quite enough damage to him. Yep. You bitch. You bitch. I didn't see what technique I
You're
learned,
just
but
a human.
I lost to a human.
human.
You promised. Answer me. What is the ebony stone?
A stone made with alchemy. It creates the never-ending darkness in this forest.
Hence eternal night. But the night should help you as well, since you're a vampire.
That stone chooses its master. My powers pale beside his. Oh, if only I had the Crimson Stone.
How many stones are there? Roy G. Biv, is that what it is? Roy G. Biv and black and white? They get the green stone, apparently. What does the green stone do?
The Crimson Stone.
No, it's the green stone.
He mentioned alchemy.
Is he
This
colorblind?
is Philosopher's
Perhaps Ronaldo
Stone.
might know something.
Is this where we learn Leon is colorblind? Is that? What was that ghostly form?
We just don't know.
Anything else to do here before we take the obvious shortcut back? There is that, but I don't think I can go there. I wonder if this is if that comes from someplace. And then there's that which we can't do right now. There's the key which we don't have right now. We have the blue key, I believe. I don't know where that is though. Ronaldo, I need exposition. Maybe a new whip or something. That'd be nice.
I have a
Speak
question,
to me.
Ronaldo.
Don't you always? Ask away.
The ebony and crimson stones.
What about them?
You knew about them. Why didn't you tell me?
How would that have changed anything? The night still wouldn't have ended.
True, but
Well, I would have told you. I shall tell you now.
please.
Have you ever heard of the Philosopher's Stone?
No, I haven't.
I just said that.
Making the Philosopher's Stone is the ultimate goal of alchemy. It provides eternal youth. The two other stones were apparently created accidentally. No details of how they were made remain now.
I see. I know about the ebony stone, but what kind of power does the crimson stone have?
I don't know the details. It turns the souls of vampires into power for its master. These two stones are the vampire's greatest treasures.
Wouldn't the crimson stone work for humans as well?
If all it gave you was power, that might be so.
What do you mean?
I've heard that it bears the curse of the vampires as well.
I see. So humanity would be lost.
There are no greater treasures for those who become vampires.
And Walter has the ebony stone in his possession?
That seems to be the case. It was supposedly lost along with the Crimson Stone.
But if the ebony stone reappeared, then the
May
crimson
also
stone...
have resurfaced. I pray that it is not here.
Do you sell drinks here, Ronaldo? Other than potions? You have some like
By the-
beers?
Welcome.
What do you think potions are?
Nothing new still. That's unfortunate. Can I sell anything?
What would you like today?
What is the purpose of buying the jewels?
Is that all? Come back anytime.
Yes, thank you. Needed a whole cutscene for that. Alright, so I can switch high speed edge or spinning edge. What if I do this? This is the orbs again. I wish I could equip, I wish I could have the sub weapons. I could switch between them. What does this do? Whoa! Alright. Alright, we'll keep that for a while. We've killed 2 of supposedly 5 bosses, Lost Joke, and we still don't have, like, any other whips or any other, like, relics. Or any other armor? We have the armor we bought, but that's it.
We still have really no answers to any of our questions.
We really don't. Why did my girlfriend get kidnapped? Why does Matthias, my supposedly best friend in the world, know this Ronaldo guy? Where'd they meet? Why didn't his company help him when his girlfriend is kidnapped? Why didn't they go with him?
Why doesn't he own a personal sword? He's like, oh, that sword belonged to the company. Okay, but you just never thought to buy your own because, you know, it's good to have.
Isn't he like in charge of the company, or used to be? It was like, wasn't he? Oh, what's this here? Have we never gone through here? Have we never actually gone through here? Give me the heart. Going down.
He chose down. There's something there.
There's something moving in the walls. So, William Shatner in Alien.
This is really long.
In the walls. There's something in the walls. Game over. Yes. Free high potion. Sure, I'll take it. Alright, there's a save point right here. Let's save and see what any of this does.
Huh, a save point. Right next to a really big room with blood in the middle.
What could it mean? Is this a thing I can interact with? No. There's a door over here. It is sealed by an especially enormous power. Okay.
Like, you can kind of see it there.
Look. Yeah, you can see it. Is it, I wonder if it's the big thing. There's a, I can't remember what it's called. There's a boss that is used in multiple Castlevania games. It's like a giant, like, rotting, living corpse. And I know that it exists in this game. But I don't know if that's it or not.
Well, we can't find out right now.
No, apparently not. I think it's just time to go to the next area. We're definitely going to have to come back to those other areas to do stuff. But for now, we got nothing. Palace. I guess this is it.
Is this like a transport hub?
We go here. I guess, yeah. Go here. I don't know what I've selected. I don't know what level this is, but we're going. The garden forgotten by time. This is where I was supposed to go as the second area. Oh, hi. What'd you fellas get here? You. Oh, I didn't realize he had a second hit for that. Alright. Oh, this is the boss door, or at least progress door. We cannot go in yet. Alright.
We haven't found the switches, the orbs, the keys,
We
whatever
need to
the thing
ponder.
is.
We need to ponder the orbs. We need to ponder them. Precious. When am I going to get another whip? I know that they exist. There are other whips in this game. Hey guys! Yes, I need it. I need the money. I'm broke. I left all my valuables with my mercenary group. I didn't take anything except my armor. The armor probably belongs to them too.
These
But,
are
you know,
these skeletons are just all the remains of the last hunters. Huh. What if the density of enemies was determined by how many players died in that area?
that would be kind of cool, but the issue with that is, what is the first person who to go through there facing? Because then they're never gonna die. If there's nothing there.
Traps.
Traps.
So, in Dark Souls 3, there's an enemy that I never really encountered because I cheesed getting into like this next zone,
Yeah.
or I avoided it. But because you see, how other players died when you check their bloodstains, because I haven't seen or really defeated the monster that did it, I don't get to see what's killing them. So I see a player just kind of like suddenly start getting into the I'm grabbed by a giant monster animation and then just like shoot up into the air, slam down, up and down. I don't get to see what's doing it, I just see what's happening to them. Which is really funny to me because I managed to go and fight like the major boss of that zone without actually dealing with the thing that you're introduced to.
What tonberries? They're like ghost tonberries. What if Castlevania and Final Fantasy took place in the same world? In any of them. Any of them.
I think that'd be more akin to, what is the most recent one? 16?
Yeah.
That one's more medieval fantasy, mostly.
The hell is going on here? Alright, well...
I keep saying it, Dragula's Castle, or Walter's Castle, is just Sen's Fortress. Because you think, why would you design it like this? What is the purpose?
Well, I
Nice.
got it. I don't know what I did. Oh, I think I did the platform. That's what that lever was for.
See, I can sort of expect the way the castle is designed on purpose to trap helpless hunters into being an endless supply of whatever the hell he needs. That this is by design. Why the hell did Chief Irons of Raccoon City PD design the police station like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, I always say it's no wonder the police got overwhelmed by the bio menace because a cop, in order to get to your gun, you have to go get like the blue moose and then solve a Rubik cube puzzle in order to get your gun, or even use the bathroom.
That was one of the off-putting things about Resident Evil, especially 2. Like, it made sense in 1 for the mansion to be basically fake, right? It was all like over. It was the lab was like underneath the mansion or whatever. That made perfect sense. That was fine. But then, in only the second game, it's like it turns out the entire friggin' city has like a lab under it, to the tune of like, it might as well be like a hollow Earth. Can I go down here? Yeah. Like, the hollow Earth theory is real in Resident Evil, and it's filled with Umbrella Corp labs. That made no sense to me. That didn't make any sense. Yes. At that point, it's basically no longer like a horror game. It's just like a fantasy game.
Or as
let's go this way first.
Or as coined by the two best friends, the usage of a bio curse, which is a both inorganic and magical curse of whatever the game wants it to be.
Yeah. Valdo.
What if Voldo is just a Castlevania guy?
He basically is.
That he just got out of. He got out of the castle.
He's not like doing a very good job of hitting me. He just kind of circles around and doesn't do anything else. Anything over here? Any loots? Yes. Onward! It's literally just a dog. It's just like a Doberman at this point. It's just Resident Evil zombie Dobermans. Aw. I don't like that sound. Map. Map 4. Do we miss anything yet? Nope. Not a thing. Alright. Save point right there in a room that loops around, which I think is where I'll go. Also, we only have 15 minutes left.
15 minutes. 15 minutes of castles and Vanias.
What if Pennsylvania was just full of zombies and monsters?
You mean it's not? I know Tucson, Arizona is.
Arizonia.
Have you not seen What We Do in the Shadows?
No.
You've heard of it though, right?
I saw the movie. I haven't seen the show. I saw the movie ages ago.
One of them was hitting on a lady at a bar, and she's like, "You're really from Arizona?" It's like, you don't sound like you. Like, oh yes, this is how we all speak in Tucson, Arizona. They're supposed to have a spin-off show or movie of We Are Wolves.
There's a werewolf version. They've already have it, but I don't remember what it's called. That's not what it's called.
It's like We're Wolves.
I didn't think that's what it was called, but
D-
there has
like
been a
WE''RE because it's werewolves.
Yeah, but there has already been a spin-off, but I can't remember what it's called. It just takes place in like New Zealand. Of course, it does anyway, but you know what I mean. Like it's like a supernatural group investigating things in like New Zealand or something like that. I haven't seen it though. I haven't seen the show. Is it from the show? Is the show what you're talking about, or is the movie what you're talking about?
What, the Tucson, Arizona thing?
Yeah.
That's from the show, I believe.
So I haven't seen the show. I should watch it at some point. I mean, I just finally got done watching The Crow at long last.
Yes, you have experienced The Crow.
You know what? Legit, it was good. It was a good movie. I liked it.
Yes, The Crow is a good movie. There are more Crow movies.
I wasn't expecting it not to be, but I wasn't expecting to necessarily like it as much as I did, and now I'm kind of sorry that I didn't watch it when it came out.
Better late than never.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
Hi.
are we finally at the next boss?
No, I mean, it's not the full boss, it's the mid-boss for sure.
It's a council boss. You know, I don't see enough council bosses.
Oh.
Yes.
Tosses
Hello.
enemy into the air by slamming the ground.
But what if they're already in the air?
Hold on. Oh, I thought I was gonna do it, but... Alright. I learned something, hold on, I learned something else when I draw us in lightweight enemies for attack. This is what I learned, I think, from Joaquin.
Although that's not what he said.
Ow. Cool, they worked on this guy.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, I guess
It
so.
was just 3? I was kind of expecting 4.
It was like 2 small ones and 1 large one, I guess. I don't know.
No, I think they were the same
Disappointing.
size.
I think you were the same size.
You don't know that.
Let's go over here. We're running out of time. I'm probably gonna have to make my way back to a save point pretty soon.
Unless...
Oh.
New enemy type. These are disjointed skeleton men.
Storm skeleton. At least they actually die. Not like the red ones.
What makes them storm skeletons?
They seem to have some kind of electricity thing going on with them.
I don't know, I saw a lot of wibbly wobbly greenness to them.
They are very green.
I kind of want them to also have a Psycho Crusher move, like in a FromSoft game.
What do you think? Have you heard the news on the Street Fighter movie?
No.
They've announced all of the cast. Ooh, it's a key door, and we have the key. They've announced the cast, and it's definitely going to be a movie where it's either going to be really good and really entertaining. Nice. Or it's going to be really bad. And we have no way to tell.
Alright, all I got is IMDb.
Yes.
Huh. First entry in the cast, Jason Momoa as Blanca.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe. Cody Rhodes as Guile. Okay. Wonder if they're gonna do something about covering his not quite Guile style tattoos. Wait, Eric Andre's in this?
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Who's he playing? Who's Eric Andre playing?
Don Suavage.
I don't know who that is. I don't know.
I don't know either.
It sounds familiar, but I couldn't tell you who it is.
He's a Street Fighter character. I'm gonna look him up.
I don't know that many. I don't know anyone other than like the originals from like Street Fighter 2.
He seems to be a newish character because I do not recognize him. He is a ring announcer.
What up?
Okay, all right. He does seem this. Just looking at the character art, he does kind of seem a bit goofy. So sure, he's a ring announcer. 50 Cent as Balrog. Okay.
Yep. I think 50 Cent could be okay. I think 50 isn't necessarily a bad actor. I think he hasn't had many opportunities to show off his acting chops. I think he's better than people give him credit for.
Oh, really? What in the hell? David Dasmalkian as Bison.
Yep.
That's really unusual because I only know him from Suicide Squad as the Spot.
Yeah, he's been in
I've seen
Polka Dot things. But
sorry, that was a completely different character.
My issue is that they yet again pick someone who is not large to play M. Bison. M. Bison is a large man. He's huge. Even in his original incarnate, even in like Street Fighter 2, he is full of muscle. And yet they keep on picking these like skinny guys. Like no, like I love Raul Julia. I love his M. Bison was absolutely hilarious, as I think he invented it to be.
Raul Julia in the original Street Fighter movie, it was probably the only reason why people accept the Street Fighter movie is because of him.
That and friggin' Jean-Claude Van Damme, his Frenchman playing an American.
Frenchman
French,
playing
what is he like? Austrian? He's not Austrian. He's not French. He's something else, but he's close enough.
Playing a character that is
Swiss.
That was specifically created by Capcom to appeal to American audiences.
Yes. I don't think that we're going to be able to make it through this square of rooms in 5 minutes. So I'm going to go back. I'll have to do it next week. Who's Guile in the new one?
I said it, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. I don't know
Cody
who that
Rhodes, a wrestler. He's a wrestler.
Ah.
Who kind of has some large tattooing on him, so it makes me wonder: are they going to hide it, or just let him full glory show off all of his tattoos, none of which is an American flag?
You know who I think would make a really good M. Bison?
Who?
John Cena.
But how? No one will ever see him.
That's why he's so sneaky.
I think John Cena's a little wrapped up in being Peacemaker currently.
True. I still haven't seen that. People say that the first season's good. I should watch it, but you know, there's a lot of things I should watch.
Oh God, they're gonna have Dan Hibiki. This could be an interesting lineup. We'll see what happens. Who's Orville Peck?
See, that's what I mean. It's like, I feel like there's not going to be any middle ground. I feel like the movie is not going to be mediocre. It is either going to be really good, or it's going to be so bad that it's good, or it's just going to be really bad. I don't think that there's a universe where this movie, as casted, is going to be mediocre. I think it's just going to be either really bad or really good. and nothing in between. All right, Lost Joke. We are, I don't know how far through the game, does it say? It says we've only played for 3 hours, but that's not true. We've definitely been playing for 4 hours.
We've been actively playing for 3 hours. I'm pretty sure an hour of that was cutscene.
Yeah. So, next week, cutscene and restarting the bosses, because I don't think it counts the bosses, because we have to reload the save. So if it takes us like 20 minutes to fight a boss because of the resets, it doesn't count 20 minutes. It's probably only going to count to like 5 minutes it took us to finally beat the boss. Next week, more of this. We'll go up here through the square. Around here, we'll find some secrets, I'm sure. This is probably the last device to hit for the boss in this area. Oh, there we go. It says we're 40%, 40.8%. Now, is that 40.8% of just this area, or is it 40.8% of the entire game?
It can't be the entire game. I feel like it's
not a long
a
game.
bit of a lie.
But it is, I think, around 10-ish, 12-ish hours. Less than 12 hours for sure. Otherwise, I wouldn't have picked it. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully this is fun enough to watch. I'm letting you guys know the main reason that I picked a short game like this that I've already played is because I wanted a short game because I didn't want to start a game before Spooktober and have to like take a month-long break. So that's why we're playing this particular game, because I wanted something short that we could finish up before October, and then we can do October stuff, and then after October we can start something fresh and actually have the time to go through it without worrying about stopping for things. So anyway, you got anything to say, Lost Oak?
No, I have nothing to say. Never.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.